quick-ish. Only on Twitch this time. Which hopefully that helps with the overall thing because my computer's not trying to push it out to multiple platforms. Maybe that'll be better. So we'll see here. Just doing some checking here. Okay. So this is what we're going to try to do. Okay, low on firewood. We got to build some things. So I'm pausing the game. Okay, I think we're good now. Jesus. That was rough. That was rough. Thank you for the guys for sticking by me while I try to figure out these things. I'm new to VTubing, so I'm still in the troubleshooting phase where I'm like trying to figure out everything all the time. But now that that's working, maybe we can pop it back onto this mode so you guys can actually see everything. Okay, if it gets bad, let me know, and I'll just turn the VTuber off and go full screen, and we'll just deal with it. All right. So, housing shortage. There's not enough houses, and we are also critically low on firewood. So we also need to start planning out where we want our houses. So let's go to our building menu. We're gonna go to housing. And we don't have access to build any houses yet because our city center is not done. So we gotta wait for that to get done. And it's close. You can see the little countdown here going. So once that's done, we're gonna be able to start building some things. Now we can fast forward this up by just hitting this little fast forward button. And bam. We are now there. All right. So now that we have that, now we can go ahead and start building out some houses. But first thing that I like to do is I like to put in some pathing. So let's get our little dirt road going here. And we're going to click control so we can see the top down view. I like to have a road that goes right around the whole okay, this needs to move. I want you to go over here. Get out of my way. Go back to the roads. Alright, so now I want to go ahead and make a nice road. It's dirt road is obstructed by road. What road? What road is there? I have not. Oh, apparently there is a little bit of a road here that I managed to put down. Yeah, I like the road to kind of circle my settlement. Like that. Okay. So we have our road. And we're going to go ahead and put a nice little road out from here. And another road out from here. Almost like this is like a little city center. We're going to go ahead and put another road out like this. And another one out like this. Okay, so now we have some roads to start building off of. I want around our city center to be like kind of our little like market area. So what we're going to start off with is we need to build. So we have amenities and services. We don't have a lot yet for that. For storage, we do have some storage, but we don't need the stockyard quite yet. We need, for resources, we do need a well, which we've got a lot of places for a well. I'm not really too concerned about where to put a well. That'll be easy enough. But we do need a firewood splitter. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stick that kind of right here. We're going to keep that close to our city center. So as people come to the center, they can be like, oh, I can get my firewood. So that'll be good. And yes, I know there's housing shortage. We're working on it. God, people are needy. They're like, I want a house. Well, so do I. Okay, so do I. All right. I also want to figure out this road situation of exactly where I want my housing. So I need to come in here, zoom around, find my road. Where did I leave off on my road? Nope. You right here? Nope. Right here. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna make this road come out like so. And we're gonna go ahead and put in our first house. Let's see, so we can rotate our houses with, how do we rotate our houses again? Let's see, top down camera, pause, rotate, placeable, tab. That's easy enough. So let's put our first house like right here. Oh, they're killing something over here. They just killed a wolf. Good job, citizens. I'm proud of you. Keep those predators at bay. All right, so we got a couple of houses being built. I'm going to build a few more. And the other thing I like about the housing is that each one has little variations to it. I can really appreciate that. All right, so we're going to get 6 houses down to start off with. That should be a good start. I do like the amount of detail that they put into the game, too. I just think it looks nice. So they're busy splitting wood. Busy building some houses. So we're going to go ahead and click fast forward so we can get some housing going. Because then we're going to go ahead and get some other amenities going, too. Look at them go. Oh, yeah. Houses. So the other thing that we need to get building is we need a little stockyard area. And I think where we're going to stick that, if it will fit, is right in here. So let's turn that slightly. Ooh, more people want to join us, but we need a 4-month supply of food and 6 houses. So we are almost at the 6 houses. We almost are at 4 months of food supply. Stick that right there. Nice little stockyard. I'm thinking we're going to stick a road in right here. All right, so we have logs and firewood are needing to get done. Let's check out our harvestables real quick. I want to harvest these, those, and those. It is possible to overwhelm your citizens too by having them do too much, so we also need to make sure that we're not doing that. All right, they're building away. They're building away. Our 6th house is almost done. Yeah. Okay, now this guy. Nope. This thing needs to move again. So we're going to bring you back over here. Oh, we got a new villager that immigrated. And a new villager born. All good signs. Okay. So some things that we need to worry about is we need to make sure that we can get some food production going. So since we have this lovely lake, we should probably get a fisherman's shack going. We should also get a forager going, and we should also get a hunter going. But we also need to build a well too. So let's get our well built. And I'm thinking, because of where everything's at, it might make sense. Let's see. So this water bonus is only 50%, but if we get out over here, it's 70%. So, and over here, this might be too far away from the houses, though. So I'm thinking, let's stick this one right next to this. That's 59. That's 58. That's 54. These are also not quite good. 82. Yeah, really right back here is where we want this. So we're going to go ahead. I don't think we can move houses, can we? Yep. Desirability and all that jazz. Don't care. Ooh, I can relocate building location. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with this. We're going to relocate this building at some point because I want to stick my well right back here, and I want to make sure people can access it. Which means we're just going to have to like rotate the house slightly. So let's do that real quick. So relocate. We're going to have to stick you... Well, I don't want you right next to the woodcutters because that won't be good. We'll stick you down over here. And we're going to relocate this one down here as well. Because maybe we'll stick a road through here. And then while we're doing that, we'll at least put the well in where we want it. Which will be right here. Maybe we'll make this like a nice little park. Yeah, nice little park area. Yeah, so the thing that blows my mind with my PC issues is, you know, last week I was streaming No Man's Sky, no issue whatsoever. And then this week my computer's like, you know, no, we're not feeling it. Makes zero sense to me. See those people running up? They're going to join our village. Just watch. They're running right up here and they're like, hey, we want to live here. We're going to accept them. Which means we're going to have to build some houses soon. Make sure we got room for them. Because right now we're at 20 out of 20. Which means we got no more room for people. So we got to build some houses so people want to come here. We have our stockyard, which is looking good. So next thing we got to start figuring out is our food. So, food production. We're going to go ahead and stick this back on one while we do things. Hi, Trance. I'm doing good today. How are you doing? I'm battling PC struggles again. I don't know what the issue is with my computer, but it's driving me absolutely crazy. It just doesn't want to do the things that I need it to do. Which is annoying. But I think I got it figured out at least for today's stream, even though it was a rocky start. A bustling market would help generate gold and attract new settlers to our growing town. Yes, we will go ahead and build a market here. But first things first, we need to build some food stuff. So we're going to do a forager. Oh, it's okay. I have struggles. Every day's a struggle. I feel like you could relate sometimes. All right, so my forager shack, we want this to be in a spot where we got, the game is a little loud. All right, give me a second here. It's a struggle with the game sometimes because when I have my playbacks, sometimes you can't hear the game at all, and then what I'm reacting to makes no sense. Okay, settings, audio. We'll turn the music down a little bit more. And that should help. There we go. Is the music a little bit better now? Hopefully it is. Okay, so the forager shack is what we're trying to deal with. So we need a good spot to forage goods. There's a lot of forageables over here, so I think this would be a really good spot to make sure that we can forage easily. So if we have this road coming off of here, let's go ahead and get that going. So if we have the road coming off of here, like so, we should have a little spot for our forager to have their little hut. We're going to put our forager shack right over here. Tab it to face. I'm really happy that they have the little arrows and stuff. It just makes it so much easier to make sure that, like, everything's, like, facing the way that you want it to. And oh my god, the game is doing it again. What is the deal, computer? Why do you hate me? I might just have to say fuck it to streaming this week. The stars are not aligned. Gotta do some troubleshooting, see if I can go onto my little VTuber forums and be like, what am I doing wrong? Because the thing is I've got a decent PC. You can see it in my About Me section on my Twitch here. You can see like my PC is not bad. It's decent PC. I just upgraded all my memory, so I've got 64 gigs of memory available. But I don't know. There's something else that clearly needs to be updated, and I don't have the funds to do that right now. So might have to find up a backup solution of some sort. Because I enjoy the VTubing aspect. Like, there's nothing wrong with being on camera and streaming, but I don't know. It's something nice about being able to wake up in full-blown gremlin mode without worry of like, oh my god, I have to make myself camera presentable and not look like I haven't showered in 10 weeks. I do shower, though. I just want to be clear about that. Okay? I do shower. Okay, so we got our forager shack, and now what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and set our work area, this is where we want them to do all their foraging, and ideally we want it to be in a spot where they get the most things, which as we're going around here, I should stream on cam in gremlin mode. No, because then you have to deal with a lot of things, especially as a female. You have to deal with a lot as it is as a streamer, and then when you're on camera, it amplifies it in a way that's not comfortable. So that's why I choose, like, the moment I learned more about VTubing, I was like, you know what, this is the solution for me. Okay, we're gonna set that as our work area. But no hate to those who do go on camera and stream that way. You know, more props to you. I just don't have the patience to deal with people that way. I have to do that for work full time. I don't want to have to do it for my fun too. All right, so we've got our forager shacks. They're gonna get us some forageables. We also need to get some hunting done. So there's some good hunting? There's some deer hunting over here. So that looks good. There's a lot of deer hunting over there. Where else we got some hunting? Some deer hunting over here. We're gonna go ahead. See, you understand as much as a masculine presenting person can, but you shouldn't have to deal with that. I agree. Shouldn't have to deal with it, but it's the unfortunate fact of life that because people have the anonymity of being on the internet, they take it to extremes sometimes. And yeah, it kind of blows once in a while. All right, we're gonna put a little well right there for these folks. But it is what it is, and we do what we can with what we got. All right, seriously, computer, I have like nothing else open. Why do you hate me? Why? You know what? I need to take a screenshot of this. Here's my tool. Because I said I was going to take a screenshot of this so he can share it with our little friend who knows things about PCs so he can help me out with that later. Because I have a feeling there's like some settings on my computer that I could adjust that would help. I just don't know what those settings are. Also, I know you guys don't care, but my butt hurts from sitting here. I don't know why. Today, my butt is like, you know what? Your chair, hella uncomfortable. I can't win. All right. So we're chopping down that tree. We're getting a nice little hunter's lodge there. The other thing I want to get building for food production is a fishing shack, because we do have not like great fishing spots, but we do have some fishing spots. So got like 9 fishing areas there. 7, 9. Okay, 854 for my fish count. We're just kind of testing to see what's the fish count looking like. So I'm thinking, okay, I put the fishing shack somewhere around over here. So what I'm looking at is the fishing areas. The fishing count's not really changing any, which is fine. Yeah, over here would be best for the fishing because there's like 12 areas. So that would be really good. And we got 140% fishing productivity over there, which is excellent. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get our road going over that way. So we're just going to kind of go like this. And we're going to bring the road out like so. We're going to have some wonky roads in this town, but that's okay. The towns don't have to be perfect. Trant says, is this chair you were telling me was amazing yesterday? No, this is my old ESO chair. Sky's the one that's been using my amazing chair. Okay, so we're going to put the fishing shack there. And when it's done being built, we're going to move our little fishing area to get us the best amount of fish. But I still stand by that other chair. That other chair is freaking awesome, and I love it. There's something I'm trying to decide right now. So I have meatballs that I made yesterday for meatball subs. And I have to do so much freezing today. I have to freeze all the meatballs, and I'm like, do I freeze them in large quantities or in individual meatball sub quantities? Because what would be easier? And then I also have some chicken and rice that I made that I need to freeze up. Sky's asleep. Go get my good chair. I'm lazy. I like to have him move my chair around for me. I could though. It is right over there, But then here's the thing: if I move it, here's the process. If I move it, I have to move the giant ass beanbag that's in the way, and that takes a lot of work. And then I have to move my chair out of the way, move the chair that I want over here, and then when he wakes up, he's supposed to be the one to take it back into the office because he's the one that's been using it. But if I use it, then I feel like I have to be the one to take it back in the office, and I don't want to do that. I'm gonna just stay in my chair. It's fine. I can manage. I can manage. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and fast forward. Now that we got some things being built here, we're going to fast forward. So when our hunting lodge is done being built, we're going to go ahead and set our hunting area, which is this right here, which is so close to being done. Yeah. All right. We're going to pause for a second so I can set my area. And we want the hunting to take place right back in here. Perfect. So we got our hunter who's running around getting all of his supplies and stuff so he can go start hunting. We have a nice little pathway here. Look at this little road. Leads all the way out to what will be our fishing shack. Now I can make this a more prioritized endeavor if I wanted to, which I'm going to, because the road is not as important as getting that going. Food stores are also low, so I'm glad that we got our hunter going so that way he can get some food for us because we are low on food and we desperately need the food. This person's fully foraging, so we're good there. And hopefully our hunter can get us some food. Now, in addition to that, the other thing we need is a smokehouse, which I'm going to put the smokehouse over here by the hunter because there's going to be a water well over here. And the smokehouse needs access to that because if anything's going to catch fire, it's going to be the smokehouse. And now I want these roads connected so that way the fisherman has an easy way to get his food over to the smokehouse. So we're just going to kind of connect them like that. And that should work. We're just going to connect this road. Right here. Like so. Very nice, very nice. So this is coming together quite nicely. I am pleased with it. Let's see here. All right. And it's starting to snow. We have a blizzard coming. Oh no. And we need more houses. Shit. We should probably do that right now. That way our people don't freeze to death. That would be horrible. Let's pop a house in here. We'll pop a house in here. And we're going to make these a priority as well. There we go. Okay. Build my houses, people. Those are most important. We'll get to you have a big ass lake you can get water at for now. Oh, and then we have this. Let's go ahead and set our fishing area. Oh, yeah, we got like nice 17 fishing areas for 90%, 190% fishing productivity. That's what we're going to do right there, I think. Bam. We got willow bushes, which we're going to need. We're going to go ahead and put another forager shack over here so we have somebody to like collect all of our willows and stuff, which we'll get to eventually. Let's see, he's busy doing something over here. I think he's supposed to be skinning something, maybe? There's no animal there, but it looks like he's supposed to be based off of his movements and knifing skills. All right. And we have the blizzard. Okay, we're gonna make this our next priority is the smokehouse. We have room for 32 people now, so that's good. Now we just need to get our food stores up so people don't die. Oh, that snow is intense. It's some intense snow for sure. Yes, I know you're starving. I'm sorry. We're working on it, okay? Goodness gracious. So in my Discord, I do a would you rather question every day. I don't pick it out. I have a bot that picks it out for me. And today's question of the day was, would you rather be able to go back in time and change something in your past? Or would you rather be able to change something that has yet to happen in the future? And I was like, that's an interesting one. I chose the future because I feel like the past is what makes you who you are. But I know there's some people who probably would be like, no, I'd totally go back in the past and change this one moment right here. I do wonder that sometimes though, like if you had the ability to go back and change something in the past, like what happened if you would have turned left instead of right, you know? Like how would you look today based off of that one decision? Would it make a huge difference or would it not? I'm always curious about that. Construction is prioritized. Yes, it is. Oh, we need stone. That's the issue. That's the holdup. Okay. Harvest. We're going to harvest this, and we're going to harvest that. Forgot we need stone. That would help. That's why we're not getting anything built. Oops. You have so many regrets and bad decisions in your past. Okay, so, you know, maybe you would want to change something in the past. It's always fascinating to see, you know, like if we could make those changes, like would that change where we're at today, or would we still end up where we are because innately of who we are as a person? Like I'm very I don't know, these are the thoughts that keep me up late at night, or things like that. So yeah, deep thoughts with Keebs. We can hear the wolves howling. Oh. All right, I need you guys to mine this stone. Prioritized. Prioritized. Get me some stone, please. What are these? Greens, okay. This darn blizzard. No one wants to work in a blizzard. I wonder why. Things I wish you could fret is usually what keeps you up at night. Yeah. I feel that. I feel that. Sometimes though, like the things that I wish I could forget that keep me awake are really dumb things, like how, like, you know, 10 years ago I said this one thing to one person and my brain still won't let it go. And usually it's nothing bad too. It's just it's usually something like I said a word wrong or assumed something incorrectly or something. Low food stockpiles. Yes, I know. People are hungry. We're working on it. All right, we are working on it. Goodness. We're trying to get stone so we can build this here. Hopefully we get some stones soon, and then we'll have food. At least half of them are dumb, but your brain won't leave you alone. Yeah, our brains are dumb sometimes. All right, we made it to year 2 with no food. Woo! And Sparkles knows that I'm facing a famine. Yeah, thanks, Sparkles. Sparkles is like, you're terrible at this, and all your people are going to die, and it's your fault. And I'm like, I know, Sparkles. You don't have to rub it in. Okay, so we got our fisherman who's fishing. In fact, I just saw him in the bushes over here. Look at him. He's fishing. Yeah, catch us some fishies. And hopefully we get some stones soon so we can start... Oh, here we go. Yes, we can start working on this. Excellent. So now they're going to start smoking our meats for us, and we're going to start seeing food because we have food, it's just not cooked, so people can't eat it. All right, so now we're good there. We want a market. That's the next big thing that they want. So let's go to amenities and services, maybe. So to get a market, we need a saw pit and a storehouse. So we're going to get a storehouse going. We're going to stick it... Oh, which way do we want it? Something like this looks good. Because then we got this little area here. We can put in like some like pathways or like, you know, little... I don't know. We can do a thing here is what I'm trying to get at. We can do a thing. Okay, so we got that. And then we need resources. We need a saw pit. Which a saw pit, do you see how it's kind of red around it? This means that the desirability, if I put it close to these houses, they're going to be pissed. So we want to make sure it's far away from our housing. So I think we're going to put the saw pit. See, yep, even right there, it's too close. Right here, are we far enough away? Yes, we are. Okay, so yeah, we're going to stick it right here. Because it's just far enough away from our houses where people won't get pissy. Because it's loud, you know? Okay, we got our wells. This is looking good. All right. So now that that's happening, the next thing I want, so that's saw pit, tannery, which cures animal hides. That will get in here in just a bit. But what I want is... we want the forager shack again because there's all this goodies over here that I want access to. So we're going to stick a forager shack over here as well. And then our fisherman has some company. And we have to give them a well as well. A well as well. So they get a well. We got a nice little community going so far. Not too bad. We are eventually going to need to start building a wall around this. Which I wonder if any of my previous saves are on here. Because if they are, you'd be able to see the extent of my villaging. All right, so we're going to start to get some food stockpiles going, which is excellent. And because it's a new year, we want to double check how all of this is looking. As far as like what they can forage. It looks like they can forage a decent amount of things, but I think we could probably do a little bit better. Get a little bit more forageables, potentially. If we go something like this, we can get some greens. Now, we're going to leave it be. We're going to leave it be. I'm going to stop touching it. All right. Well, you can see the fishes swimming around in here and jumping. That's cool. This rain's making me sleepy. All right, so now we got a forager shack over here. And this one, we want to forage all of this stuff. Perfect. Okay. So now we're going to get reeds. And why this willow bush is really important is because we're going to use this to make baskets eventually. So we want to start stockpiling that now. And we're going to go ahead and in our amenities and services, we now have access to a market. Now the market raises desirability. So we want this close to our houses because people are going to be like, hell yeah, freaking market, let's go. So I could place this like right here, like so, and then get a nice road going through it. Potentially, is that what I want to? Is this where I want to stick it? I could stick it like right. Well, I can't quite stick it right here. Why can't I? Oh, because it's not quite enough space. So if I was to move this house slightly from here to here, I would have enough room to stick the market right in the middle, and that's what we're gonna do. So let's move that. And I'm gonna adjust myself slightly here. Cause sitting in this chair makes my butt hurt. This chair is just, it's old. It's like over 5 years old, and it's seen better days. And so I'm saving up for a new chair. Specifically this chair that I have in my office that I flippin' love. But my office is more important because I sit in that like 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week. So I was like, I need a good chair. Okay, we're gonna stick that right there. Buta mesh. We're gonna have a nice little market going. What is your deal over here? Missing source items, meat and fish. Okay, well, they're working on it. They're working on it. They're getting as much meat and fish as they can. We got another fishing spot over here. So eventually we can get some more hunters and fishers and things like that going to get us foods and resources. This building storage is full. Awesome. We're going to leave that be then. Perfect. Okay, so we don't need any of that. Let's take a look at some other things that we could add in. So we do need eventually a cemetery somewhere. So I'm thinking, let's build. So I want like farmland over here, I believe. So our graveyard. Let's stick our graveyard over here. We're just going to make this into a nice little graveyard. Not saying that we're going to die, but, you know, this will make sure that, like, when we do die, that we have a place to put people when they die. Because it's inevitable. It's going to happen. And we need to find more stone, too. So if I was stone, harvest resources. Let's focus on just stones. And we're going to go ahead and just click and drag and see. Are there any stones in here? We have one stone. How about over here? Okay, there we go. There's some stone. So that should get resourced. Good stuff. All right, so we got a graveyard going. We're not going to deal with the shrine just yet. Housing we're good on. Storage. Okay, so we have a storage depot, which is a storage structure used to store all the items. So let's go ahead and get one of these going too. We're going to stick this like right over here. Because storage is good to have. And a root cellar is really important because this is going to help us out with food in the wintertime. We're going to go ahead and stick that right here. There we go. We got some people out here working the stone, which is excellent. And having a root cellar will be helpful because then our food will last longer too, which that's important. Forager's busy foraging. Hunter's busy doing hunty things. They do have some smoked meat and things in there, so that's good. All right, things are looking well over here. Let's see what we got floating around over here. We got mushrooms and herbs. Nice. We need to adjust our forageables a little bit to account for that. Potentially. Oh, come on, game. It's saving. So if I get in here, I'm in the greens. But if I go over here, I get mushrooms. So we're going to do that because I want mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are like one of those vegetables that when I was a kid, I absolutely hated them, couldn't stand them. But then as I got to be an adult, I like really started to enjoy them, especially like in things like soups and ramens and things like that. Oh, I love good mushroom or on top of steak, seared in butter. Oh, yeah. Love me a good mushroom. Luxury taxes. Luxury goods do not just increase the happiness of your villagers and fulfill upgrade requirements for their shelters, they also generate tax revenue for your settlement. Villagers will automatically stock their shelters with available luxury. Okay, so delicious but not a vegetable. Well, what do you call it then? Like, because like when you look at the like, basic food groups, you know, you have your meats, you have your fats, you have your grains, you got vegetables, and you got fruits. And it's definitely not a fruit. So I don't know what you classify mushroom as. Well, I know it's a fungus, but like when you're talking the basic food groups, it falls in the vegetable category. That's what I think, anyways. You know what? Now I'm curious. Let's see what Google has to say. Not saying you're wrong, but I'm curious. Okay, Google. Google. I need your knowledge. Is a mushroom a vegetable? Okay, yeah, it's not technically a vegetable. It's a fungus belonging to its own distinct. Yes, I know it's that, but like in a culinary or nutritional context, they're often grouped with vegetables because they offer a similar nutritional profile and are used in similar dishes. Okay, so we're both right. I mean, mushrooms can be a plant. I've seen people grow mushrooms before. That's a thing you can do. Fungus are just they're their own unique thing. That is true. They are their own unique thing. But either way, they're damn delicious and I love them. Mushroom. All right. What do we got going on here? So we got some stone. Mushrooms cannot be a plant. Oh, but people grow them. You know? Okay, you know, I need to Google again. Is a mushroom a plant? I feel like I'm learning a lot today. Right, Google. Is a mushroom a plant? Okay, so no, it's not a plant. You win again. They belong to their own biological kingdom called fungi, yada, 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 yada. Okay. But like people grow them, you know? There are mushroom farmers. I've seen them. I've watched videos of people who cultivate mushrooms. I guess cultivation's a different term than farming, huh? Hmm. Learning lots today. You're not arguing at that point. Still learning a lot. Learning a lot. Food loss to spoilage. 44 berries. That's sad. Okay, we're going to put a priority on this. Is it already winter again? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Year 2 freaking flew by. We barely got anything done. 8 people arrived to my village. I'm going to accept them. Give me all the workers. And get out there and get me some stones so we have a place to put our food before it spoils. Okay. Crop field. That's something else that we're going to be working on here. Is a place to do some farming. Let's see, resources. We have a saw pit. We don't have a tannery yet, so let's find a good spot for our tannery. Yeah, that's too close to our homes. Yeah, we can put the tannery over here. No one wants to live by it because it's stinky. Got a tannery and then a cobbler shop. That would be helpful too. That won't impact people's desirabilities, so we can go ahead and stick that over here. Nice little cobbler shop. Okay, will that work right there? I mean, it could technically work if I put a road in. Let's just connect the road right like that. And then we're going to go ahead and stick in a nice little cobbler shop right here. Like this. And we got a new villager born. Hooray, babies! Hooray, babies that aren't my babies. Because I don't have babies. Thank God. Okay, I want those stones harvested as well. So the fact that we have villagers being born is really good. That means that we're doing something right here. That means we're doing something good. Look at all them deer. Hunter, you better get on it. There's a lot of deer there. Just begging for your little bow and arrow. Alright, so now we can start to say what we want put in each thing. It's this we want food in. This we don't want food in. So no food in here. This we also don't want food in. So no food in here. All of our food needs to go in our root cellar. Okay. So we're starting to build things, which is great. We got a little look at our little market here. That's a cute little market. It's a little bare right now. We don't have a lot of stuff in it. It is winter time though, so I guess we can't really complain too much. Alright, they're over here mining some rocks for us, which is good. Is this one getting mined out over here? Where was that rock? Oh yeah. Yeah, they're still going to town on that rock pile. I suppose we could probably take out some more trees. I want to leave these trees alone because this is where all of our hunting is and stuff. We're going to be building out our city more into this area over here, I feel like. And I feel like this area over here is going to be more gardening. So what we need to do is we need to set an exploration point because we need to explore a little bit. See what we're dealing with out here. So we're going to pop something in like so. Hopefully this isn't in the middle of a lake, and if it is, then, well, they're never going to get to those points. But we need to see what we got going on. Show us the ways. Alright, so they're going to start expanding that map for us. So we can see what the heck is going on here, so we can better plan our village and our resources and all that. Yearly taxes were just collected. Good. Okay. What do we need to upgrade? We need 60 wood planks and 30 stone and a total of 30 residents. Predators are attacking where? Out over here. Oh yeah, they're gonna die. They are so dead. They're dying. Oh, they're dead. They died. Run for your life! Okay. This person's bleeding
Work
out.
to be done?
We don't have any way to help them, unfortunately. So they're going to be the first person buried in our cemetery. So looks like we need to put a priority on the cemetery. Prioritize. We have our first death. Yes, a villager has died. We need a graveyard to bury our dead, and we are working on that diligently. Sad. We should have a funeral for them. And let's see, we're getting lots of houses here, so we need to go ahead and we're gonna put in another road. 1, 2, 3. So like right here would be perfect. We're gonna stick another road in right here, so we can put some more housing in here. I need houses. Tab. We're gonna stick a house right. Let's see, we're gonna do one here, one here, one here, and one there. So we have nice little city blocks starting. Let's see, in a little bit here, we're going to take a quick little mini break so I can get some lunch in me, and then we'll come back and play this. My tummy's starting to do the rumblies, and I'm like, oh, I'm getting hungry. Okay, I need to do something here because that is driving me crazy. Settings. General. No. Is it video? Enable edge scroll. There we go. Apply changes. Thank you. Okay, there we go. Now when I move my mouse off the freaking game, it doesn't actually start trying to move the screen on me. That was driving me nuts. Because I wanna adjust something here. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Okay, yes, we have a dead villager. I know there's a dead villager. We're working on that. Oh, we got some salvage site over here. We'll figure out what to do with that in a bit once we have some stone to finish our flipping. We're gonna harvest that resource. Because we need some stone. There's another stone. We're gonna harvest that resource. And you know what? We're gonna prioritize this one. So we can get our cemetery built and get our bodies buried. Or body buried, anyways. Yes, I know we need a graveyard. We are working on the graveyard aspect right now. Okay, we're gonna harvest some trees. I want to harvest these trees in here. Clear those out. We're also gonna harvest these trees in here and these trees over here. Because we are out of wood and that's not good. We need more wood. So that was the other thing I wanted to find is another forest for us to start, tapping into. What's this over here? Clay. Ooh, clay's good. Let's check out our village here. We are busy thriving. They're all tending to their stuff at their houses. Got the tannery that's busy making some tanned goods. Our fisherman, I think, is still busy out here doing some fishing. Let's see if we can find him. Oh, there he is. There's our fisherman. Look at him go.
Need anything?
His name is Elman. He's a fisherman. He's 22. He has no education. He has no ailments. Overall, he's doing good, though. We're happy to see that. And we finally have our graveyard. So, can we find that dead body? Where did that dead body go? I think that dead body's long gone, unfortunately. Okay, there's a wolf den over there. I feel like it was in this area. Yeah, I think the body sat out too long. Oh well, we tried. We tried. We're ready for the next body. All right, so next thing we're going to do. We're going to take a look here and see of our resources. We have all this food production. We need to figure out where we're going to have a farm at. So we got some fertile land back here, but it looks like a lot of our fertile land is right over. A building's on fire. Where? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's a well right there. Just put it out. See, I told you, the smokehouse is always getting set on fire. Always. So you always want to make sure you have a well by your smokehouse, because that thing is going to go up in flames. It's not an if, it's a when. Goodness gracious. Be better at taming your fire. Anywho, before we were so rudely interrupted, we were trying to figure out where we're going to put some farmland. So we want it to be in an area that's nice and fertile. We got some good fertile stuff over here. And we're not really planning... Oh, there's another good little fertile chunk right there. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build a little farmland right here. And just have them work this field. This would be a good little starter field. And of course, now we have a drought. Really? Just can't win. We just can't win. So our town is experiencing a drought. Drought can stunt the growth of crops, resulting in a decline in the size and quality of produce. Well, good news is it's too late for us to plant anything anyways, so that's okay. We'll have our little field ready to go for next season. Let's see, we got a smokehouse, we got a fishing shed, we got all that. Okay, resources. We have a well, we have a firewood splitter, we've got a saw pit, we have a tannery, we have a cobbler shop. Fletcher building. Oh yeah, this is where they craft bows and arrows used in hunting or defense of the village. We should probably get one of those built. And we're gonna stick this guy right by the hunter, because that makes sense to me. That the hunter would be located, like his shack would be somewhere near where he can get his tools and resources. And then a basket shop. This is going to be important because this is what's going to allow us to give our citizens baskets. They can haul things better. So we're going to put this right over here. It doesn't affect their happiness or anything like that. We just want to make sure they have one. Oh, and then we have the shit pits. Alright, so the shit pits, they do cost money, so we're gonna hold off on building the shit pit just yet. But eventually we're gonna build a shit pit for some compost. Defenses. So a lookout tower. This is something that we do want to have sooner than later, and we're getting to that point where we want this sooner than later. And this is just to help make sure that our citizens are protected, and that our goods are protected. So we're going to go ahead and put a guard tower in right in the middle of town here. Because if we get invaded by raiders, who's ever in the guard tower, we'll start shooting at them. Now, it does cost quite a bit of gold, so that's the only downside. So we can only do like one of these. But it is going to be important for us to have at least one of those. We can do some fencing and some gates. Okay, so this would be helpful. So we can put up some fencing and a gate around our village if we really wanted to. So, like, for example, I could put up a fence and a gate right here. That might be kind of nice. Granted, yeah, our fishermen and our forager and our farmlands are outside of our city, but you normally don't see those things inside of a city anyways. So, I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, they lost some food to spoilage because they didn't stick it in the little thingy like they should have. Where is it? Over here. We got some food. Some raw materials. Barrels. So once we learn how to make barrels, that'll help us with dealing with food rotting too quickly. Which, if we look at storage, when do we learn how to make barrels? That's a granary, a wagon shop, a vault. That would be under resources, maybe? Work camp, stable, clay pit, iron mine, gold mine, weaver, potter, apiary. Da da da. Who makes barrels? Soap, charcoal, armory. Okay, none of them make barrels. Are barrels a tier 3 thing? Really? Furniture, brewery, foundry, blacksmith, brickyard, quarry, bookbinder, paper mill, and glassmaker. Okay. So barrels have got to come from something. So maybe it's not a resources. Oh, maybe it's a storage thing. Cooper's. Oh, yes, right here. This is our barrel maker. We have to wait till we're at town center level 3. It's going to take a minute. All right, so we need 60 planks and 30 stone. So we got to keep harvesting stone so we can level up our village. So we're going to harvest this resource. We're going to go ahead and harvest this resource. There's a big old rock somewhere around here, I thought. Unless we finished harvesting that, which that's cool if we did. So we want to make sure that we can get our stuff upgraded. Okay, those are all going to get harvested, so that's good. Here's some more. Harvest. Harvest. Get us some stone. We're going to go ahead and get a road built out here. Like this. Beautiful. Can I put a road through here? No, of course not. Put a road like that. I like roads. Roads are fun. Okay, and then we can put a road out like this. So we got lots of little ways for them to make it to the graveyard. So they can visit their loved ones. But this road, I want to continue along here. Like so. Because then they'll be able to get to these stones a little bit quicker and easier, which is important. We want to make it easy on our citizens. And I'm thinking we're gonna connect this road right up here. And we got a nice little city block area, potentially. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So right here would be another good spot for road. Perfect. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a moment. We're going to pause. And we are going to go on a quick break because your girl's hungry. I need to get some lunch in me. And it's been a while, hot minute since any of us took a moment to stretch. So this is our opportunity to stand up and we're going to stretch. And we're going to go to the be right back screen. And, go ahead, listen to some music or something, or, just come back at some point. But I'll see you guys shortly, okay? All right, I'm back, everybody. How we doing? Hopefully, y'all got a chance to get up, stand up, get something to drink. I made myself a little meatball sub, so I'll be pausing periodically so I can take bites of it. But it's way too hot right now for me to eat because I just heated everything up in the fridge or in the microwave. I didn't heat things up in the fridge. What the hell is wrong with me? All right, so where we left off, it's winter. The winter is upon us. Let's check it out full screen, shall we? So looking full screen here, everything is looking really good. You can see quite a bit. I'm blocking some bits and pieces, obviously, with my body, which I could move myself on the screen here to make that better. So let's do that real quick. We're just gonna move me over here, like so, and there. Now you guys can see everything a little bit better, and I'm not blocking as much. Does this work for you? Hopefully, this does. All right, so our town center, we're trying to get to the point where we can upgrade it, but we desperately need stone, and for whatever reason, our villagers are just they're not farming the stone for us very quickly. Well, I mean they are. We just keep using it on other things. So, we're going to stop building anything that requires stone. So that way they can make sure that we're getting our resources. We got some people out here. What are you up to? They're coming out here for the stone. This building storage is full. Cobbler shop. They are missing pelts. They are also missing pelts. So that tells me we could probably utilize another hunter, potentially. So we have one hunter there. So let's see, where else could we put another hunter? We don't want to be on the same okay, we got a lot of deer out over this way too. So we could stick another hunting shack right over here. I mean, we might as well. So if we stick it right here, we can expand our road slightly. Like this. And we're going to go ahead and get this hunter shack built, and then we're going to have them hunt somewhere out over in this area. Maybe even over here, because there's some deer over here, so that could be a good spot for us too. Yearly taxes have been collected. Good. Man, I love meatball subs. So I made turkey meatballs. I put them in my crock pot, covered them with some marinara sauce, and seasoned it with pizza seasoning. And just let them simmer all day yesterday. And then for the bun, I'm doing some keto-friendly buns because they're slow on carbs. And my tummy doesn't like handling carbs, so this really helps. And then we got some provolone cheese on it. You heat it all together, and it's just, it's so delicious. We got 3 new villagers and a new villager born. Hell yeah. Let's take a look at our villager stats. We have 1 senior, 21 adults, 10 adolescent, 1 child, and 5 infants. We're doing pretty good there. So that is excellent. We have our cemetery with nobody in it yet. Technically, we should have one in there, but their body is long gone. Does decompose somewhere in the wilderness, never to be seen again. These things, they happen. That thunder and lightning is nice. I dig it. All right.
It's time for another chat quiz.
Shit.
Brought to you by Frosty Tools.
This is our first chat quiz.
Third Wave Up recently shared their chili recipe. Which of these ingredients did they mention using? Was it A, spicy chicken sausage with jalapenos and Boston chili beans?
Okay.
Was it B, ground beef with bell peppers and kidney beans?
Okay.
Was it C, smoked pork shoulder with habaneros and black beans? Or was it D, turkey sausage with green chilies and pinto beans? Type the letter of the answer in chat when you're ready.
Oh, shit. I feel like I remember talking about this chili extensively. So let me take a look at the options. So spicy chicken sausage with jalapenos and Boston chili beans, ground beef with bell peppers and kidney beans, turkey sausage with green chilies and pinto beans, or smoked pork shoulder with habaneros and black beans. I feel like distinctly remember a conversation about chicken sausage. I feel like, oh God, am I gonna get this wrong? I feel like it's A. I feel like it's A. I'm gonna go A.
Congratulations.
I
That's
did it!
correct.
Yes!
The answer was A.
Ha!
Spicy chicken
I'm
sausage with
smart.
jalapenos and Boston chili beans. The current
Yes!
score is I am Keebler 1, Chat 0. A big thank you to this round's sponsor, Ken aka Fosty. We hope you enjoyed playing and see you again soon.
Oh, that was awesome. So, if you guys don't know, that's a new feature on the stream now is we are going to get random quizzes occasionally about things that have happened in chat. And you guys can trigger these as well with your bits. So if somebody triggered that, that was fun. Thank you. Um and yeah, so first quiz, I got it. I'm feeling good. I pay attention to my chat and I remember my chat. Yeah. You can't get me. All right, that was fun. Okay, let's continue on. Oh, that was awesome. I was really nervous I was going to get that wrong. It scared me too at first, but oh, that was fun. All right, our crops are ready for assignment. So we need to tell them what we want planted here. So we're going to pause. Okay. So crop rotation is important. The fertility of the land is important. We can adjust the clay and sand mixture as long as we have clay or sand to put in, which we don't at the moment. Okay. So we are in springtime, so we want to get some crops going. So we want crops that can deal well with the type of soil that we currently have. So, and let's see, we have a high amount of weeds. So I think we should start off with some field maintenance. We're going to pop that in right there for now. And then let's see, we want something that can deal well with droughts and bad soil potentially. So we're going to do some beans. We're going to do some beans. And then we're going to do some more. Oh, there's not enough room to add crops. Okay, that's fine. So if I do this, add you, no, that's fine. We're gonna do this. Beans. Okay, so in this chunk, let's take a look at what we got here. So this has 0 frost tolerance, has a lot of heat tolerance. So if we add this in towards the end of the season, that should be good. Put this in the beginning of the season just to make sure again that our field is feeling nice and good for our beans. And then year 3, we're going to go ahead and pop in. Oh, let's go ahead and pop in some of this. There we go. That's going to be our first field. We're going to call that good. We'll see how well it goes. We'll keep an eye on it. I'm also going to bring back down my speed a little bit because things are moving fast. Look, we can finally level up. Let's upgrade. Yay. Okay, upgrade. It's going to take them a minute to get this upgrade going. But it'll be good. It'll be good. I'm so excited I got to do one of the quizzes on my stream. That was so fun. It was unexpected, but awesome. I enjoyed it. And it was Frosty Tools that actually did that. So that was really cool. If you guys don't know, I use Frosty Tools for my bot. I love it. Frosty Tools is probably um one of my favorite what you call them bots that are out there for streaming. You just have so many ways to personalize it and just have fun with it with your stream. I think the shout outs is one of my favorite features. I also use it for my Discord channel where I'll come onto my stream, I'll do a bunch of shout outs to people, and then I'll copy and paste them so that way when they go live, it automatically pastes in my Discord when my friends are going live, and it gives them like a unique flair about what their stream is doing. It's cool. I really enjoy it. But yeah, we're gonna have to clip that and share that I got the first one right. All right, what else we got going on here? Okay, we're getting so close to an upgraded town center. And when we get it upgraded, you know what that's going to do? That's going to unlock tier 2 of everything. And we're going to have so much stuff to get building. We're still doing good on our housing. So I'm feeling good with that. Tier 2 achieved. Look at our town center. Look at this. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, that's a good little town center. Okay. So now that we're on tier 2, we have a healer's house, but see, this is where things start to cost money. So we got to be careful about what we're spending our stuff on because we might not have enough money to run them yet. The trading post is something though that we definitely want and need. So let's stick that in. We could stick that in like right. Well, where can we put you? Do you fit in here? You don't. You kind of fit right here though. So we're gonna go ahead and stick the trading post in right here. And now we're going to have traders come and visit us. Here we go. Okay. So the trader post is a good one to get going. Let's see, school. This helps to make sure that our villagers aren't dumb. So, but we need clay and a lot of gold for that. Festive pole helps with their like happiness level. The rat catcher is important and keeps disease down, and the temple, which that is eventually going to go near our graveyard. Housing, we're still keeping with our regular housing. Storage, though, we now have a wagon shop where transport wagons are manufactured, and this can be used by villagers to transport goods from the mines and things like that, which we're eventually going to need. So we're going to go ahead and get a wagon shop built. The granary, storage of wheat and other grains. We don't need this yet, but we will soon enough. And then a vault. For food production, windmill. So again, when we have grains, which that's not going to happen until year 3 of our little farmland here. Same thing with the bakery. We don't need that until we have that. Oh no, I have the hiccups. Oh no. Oh, I hate this. Oh god. I hate the hiccups so much. Oh god. You guys can't see it, but I'm like trying really hard to fight the hiccups. What are your hiccup cures? Anybody got them? Oh gosh. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. So because I have bariatric surgery, something I have to deal with is that I will get the hiccups when I get full, if I've eaten too fast. And I think I've eaten too fast, unfortunately. So I need to slow down because I'm trying to shove this sandwich in my mouth so I can keep streaming without interruption. And I may have done something bad. Okay. An arborist will harvest and manage fruit trees. This also needs clay, but this is also important. So these are all some good things that we are going to be eventually getting. Resources, though, there's a bunch of resources we don't have access to yet because we need other things, such as the wagon shop. But we can get an apiary, which can harvest for honey. They're effective near shelters, gardens, farms, and orchards. So since we have a little farm right here, we're going to go ahead and stick an apiary over here and see if we can get some honeybees, because the bees need to be happy. Trance, if you're still here, are the bees happy? It's an ongoing joke from us playing Valheim. Every time, like, if something happens to their homestead, the first thing out of our mouths is, "But are the bees happy?" I love it. All right, and then let's see here. So we got the beehives, a potter's building where they can shape wet clay, but we need clay in order to do anything with that. A weaver building. They use flax, but we need flax in order to do that, which we don't have. Candles. So once we have some, well, a troll knocked out half the hive, so the bees currently are not happy. So we got a candle shop. We got a soap shop, which requires tallow and things like that. We have a charcoal kiln and an armory. So lots of things that we can eventually get, but first we need all these work camps and the stables and things like that. But we need other things to be finished and built first in order to open up those items. So that's our resources. In defenses, we now have access to a barracks, well, cavalry stable, that's new, an actual palisade wall and some palisade gates and a wide palisade gate. So we want to start thinking about where we want to put our walls and stuff, because that's going to be a thing that we're going to have to start dealing with soon. And so what we're going to need is we're going to need a forest to farm. And I'm feeling like maybe, let's see, if I was a forest, what would be a good forest to farm? Maybe over here would be a good forest area to farm. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and do trees. Got some deer over here, but they'll migrate elsewhere. I want these trees harvested, because we're leaving these trees alone, because this is going to be strictly for harvesting, for our animals and for harvesting and all that good stuff. We do have a clay deposit over there. We have another one right over here. We got some salvage sites. We're going to go ahead and salvage that. We're going to make that a priority too. We're going to see what happens. What do we get from the salvage site? Because that's also new. I haven't seen those before since the last time I played. I'm very excited for the update coming to this, though. I want to see more about this tree. And I also want to see I want to see more about the tree. I want to see more about just like the longevity of the long game. Because yeah, this is a very slow city builder, but it's worth it. It's cute. I mean, it's not like cute town and city wise or adorable in that nature, but it's a good game. Okay, so this is getting closer to being built. We're just waiting on some wood. You know what? We can harvest these as well. Harvest. These trees can go. It's not that I don't want trees in my town. It's that I want wood. Wood is important. Okay, we've got a lot of firewood, so we're actually gonna take our firewood stand and we're gonna toggle that production off for now. We have way too much firewood, so that will help us to get some wood going. Okay, let's fast forward. Got villagers running around with baskets on now, which is excellent to see. We have 38 villagers. 2 of them are seniors. We still have 5 infants. Villager happiness is pretty good. This will start to go down once we have more amenities coming up. Eventually, they'll start to be like, we want beer, and the usual things that make us adults happy. Uh-oh, we have a predator attacking. Where? Oh, don't die. Don't die. Oh, God. They're dead. The villager has died. And this wolf is freaking eating its body. Our our forager too. This predator's still going at it. That's right. Kill him. I think he killed him with a pickaxe. Way to go, hunter. Nicely done. Okay, slowly but surely, we should be eventually seeing that body landing in this graveyard now that we have one. Because someone will come out here. Okay, we explored a salvage site and managed to produce some valuable goods. We got 161 gold. We got some arrows. We got some firewood. We got some bows, some shoes, and some shirts. Hell yeah. Ew. The loan has been stricken with worms. An infection with parasitic worms can lead to various symptoms, including stomach pain, vomiting, fever, rashes. Worms are spread by close contact or through bare feet. Oh shit, they need shoes. I'm sorry. We're working on getting you shoes, buddy. I thought we had a shoemaking place. We have a cobbler shop. Bitch, why aren't you buying yourself some shoes? Get yourself some shoes, okay? It's important. Please, please shoe yourself. This is our route, our report. So we're doing good on our produce goods, consumed goods. Not a lot of spoilage. Not really any imports yet. That's going to be changing soon, though, once we get one more plank over here. Time to take my vitamins. Oh, hey, he's been cured of his worms. I think he finally got shoes. He heard me. He was like, "All right, fine. I'll go get some shoes." All right. Where are you putting those 2 planks? Those better be coming over here. Prioritize this. Finish up our trade hall. Somebody come build this building. Let's see. I could put another fisherman's shack over here. Maybe. Put it right next to the cemetery. Might do that. I could put it over here. Let's do that. Right, they're building our trade hall here. All right, there we go. It's almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1.5. There we go. Now merchants can officially visit our village. So that's exciting. That makes me happy. And just so you guys know, we do have an ad starting in like a minute and a half, just so you know. La la la. Oh, we're saving our game. Okay. Slowly building our fishing shack, but we're gonna get some more fishing goods here. Essentially, I want more fish because our food stores are looking a little low. Oh, we got a merchant coming in. That's exciting. All right, now we're gonna change our fishing up to right about here. Yeah, that looks good. 200%. Perfect. That works for me. Okay. So we got our fishing going. And check this out. Okay, we're going to move this guy out of the way. Let's move you down over here. Make room for our merchant. Oh, we have 2 merchants coming? I think that's what that is. I think that's a second merchant. Well, that's exciting. We got not one, but two. Two merchants. Yeah. All right. I'm going to go back to this view. There we go. See if this works well for a bit. Why am I switching between the views? I have no idea. I'm indecisive about which view I like better. A new traveling merchant has arrived. Atka of the Iron Clan. So the drama in Cozy City is real. A troll just went all wrecking ball our precious hives. It's nice. Spilling the sea, half the hives gone. Like, can we get a moment of silence for our fallen bee buddies? Let's rally together and rebuild. All right, so we're going to go ahead and check out our merchants. Okay, so we have two different merchants to look at here. Trader 1 and Trader 2. So Trader 1 has... They have some pelts to sell at an above average price. God damn it, I have the hiccups again. Oh my god. So they don't have any pelts to sell. They're buying or selling them. We're gonna go ahead and sell them some shoes. Oh, we have to put some into our storage. So we're gonna transfer items from town storage. We're gonna put 5 pairs. Baskets. We're gonna put 10 baskets. So we can remake baskets. Oh no! What happened to my model? There we go. I have to fix that setting. I gotta look at my hotkeys. But hey, now you saw me bare naked. All right, so we could get some shirts from them. They got some linen clothes. They also have some clay. They're selling them for 12. Let's see, Trader 1. They're buying and selling some things as well. They're selling some smoked fish. We have a lot of smoked fish, though, so we're good there. They're selling some weaponry, which that might be handy if we had more gold. Shields and armor, all that good stuff. They're interested in buying some clothes and some baskets and things like that. Okay. So we're going to have to wait and see. Okay, this one, we're going to go ahead and sell them this item. We're going to sell 5 shoes to this merchant. We're going to earn 50 gold that way. Nice. Yay, gold. And so this merchant's buying baskets for 10. This one's buying them for 8. So we're really not going to be dealing with Actka. We're going to deal with Beldar because he's got the better wares. So we're going to go ahead and sell all 10 to him. There we go. And as far as goods that we could buy from him, we could get some more linen clothes. We could get some pottery. But I think we're going to hold off on buying anything. Predators are attacking. Where are they attacking at? Okay. The hunter taught that bear a lesson. Good job, bear. I love it. Okay, so things are looking pretty good so far. Can't really complain. Let's see here. There's one other thing I wanted to check on real quick. Go to this. Go to this. I'm gonna jump on this. Want to see why something's not displaying correctly. Da 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 da. Where is that? This is what I want. Edit this. see. Let's check something here. So would that count as that? Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just checking out something on my stream here. Okay. So is this predator still attacking? No, he's done. He's done attacking. That notification can go away. All right, so now that we have this built, the next thing we need built is this. This is going to be our next priority. And then so hopefully we'll be able to build some tier 2 items then, which would be awesome. La 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 la. Na, bow, bow, bow. So this is going to allow our villagers to basically have wagons that they can use. And once we have wagons, then we can start farming resources like these out here, which we need to come and get a better look at everything out here. I want them to come and explore this section a bit more so we can see where our resources are. And we did this before where we had them kind of look all around the map just to kind of see what was out there. Ooh, what's this? We got a deep clay deposit. That would be really good to get to. So let's clear out a little bit more so we can see what else is in this area over here. Oop, not this one. Can we cancel this one? Remove flag. Because we got a wolf den over here too, so we got to be careful about that. Over here we got a bunch of hazelnut bushes. Okay. That's pretty cool. So our goal is to get enough resources that we have a good idea of or get a good idea of what's around so we know where to put our resource farming at. Like our mines and stuff. Got some deer out over here. We got a lot of really good harvestables out over here. Yeah, deep clay deposit though, that looks really nice. So I'm thinking we might put a work camp up over around here and put a clay pit in right over there. Which means we're gonna need a road heading out this way. So we're just gonna go boop, come out as far as we can. We'll curve it a bit. Why not? Something like this. There we go. Got a nice dirt road going on out there. Housing, storage, food production. Where was it? Is it resources? Yeah, the work camp's under resources. Stable. Horses can be raised for the training of horsemen and lancers. Horses must be purchased from a visiting trader at a trader post. So we don't need this yet because we don't have enough gold to really start buying horses and stuff. In fact, I'm pretty sure all of our traders have left. Yep, they are leaving now. Let's see, we have the apiary, which is still working on getting built. Potter's building we can do when we have clay. So we need this clay pit, but we have to wait for our wagon shop to be finished being built, which is so flipping close. We're so close to getting our wagon shop built. So we just need that. We need our wagon shop. Anytime now. We're gonna fast forward. Let's go. Give me my wagon shop. We have the wood. You just need to carry the wood over there and build it. I believe in you. Let's do the thing. Anytime now. Oh, here comes this little wheel wagon. Wheel wagon? Is that wheelbarrow? Oh my god, it's called a wheelbarrow, not a wheel wagon. Holy shnikes. All right, we now have our wheelhouse. So we can build wagons now, which means we can build a clay pit, but more importantly, a workman's camp. So we are going to go ahead and stick a workman's camp out over this way, wherever that road was. Where was our road? Our road is out over this way. So we're going to put the workman's camp like right up over here. Okay, our road's right there. I'm going to put the workman's camp right up over here. We're going to build it like this, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we need the road to be straight for it. So we're just gonna kind of come out like so. Build a nice little workman's camp right there, like so. Boop. Because now we're gonna have this workman's camp. We're gonna prioritize that, get that built up, and then once that's built up, we can go ahead and get our little clay deposit going. We'll get a road built right up to it, and then there'll be a little workman's camp that people can stay at while they're working at that clay deposit. So that way they're not trucking all the way back to the village every time they need to go to work, you know? That's the goal anyways. And then I'm thinking this road over here, we're just going to curve that back down and around to like here ideally is what I want, is like right down here. So we're going to kind of come in like this. And that's over the maximum size. Okay, so we're going to kind of go like so. And now we can curve it on in there. Build a new school to set this town apart from the other small villages. It will help train more efficient workforce and attract more entitled or educated settlers. Educated, entitled, I mean, it kind of goes hand in hand. We will do that. We will do just that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and add some more people to this saw pit. And we're also going to go ahead and find... I think this is going to be the next forest that we start harvesting. Because, yeah, I think that'll help us out. Alright, let's fast forward through winter, because nobody likes winter time. How's our fields doing? Alright, our fields aren't doing too terrible. Next year, they're going to work on the weed level. And then we're going to get some beans growing. And then we're going to get our, growing. So we're going to go ahead and remove crops. Clear select the crop. Clear select the crop. And we're going to add a new crop. We're going to do some flax next, I think. And flax grows best. It's got frost tolerance, it's got heat tolerance, it's got drought tolerance. It's tolerant is basically what I'm seeing. It's very tolerant. We're going to do some clover to kind of help replenish our fertility and make sure it looks good. We're getting a little low on food, so hopefully get food going here soon enough. The other thing we want, food production. We need clay for that though, so we gotta wait till we get our clay pit built. We're still working hard out here to get our little workman's camp going. They're getting us some trees, which is also excellent. Ooh, we do have a wolf den over here that we need to be mindful about. I'm thinking the other thing that we're going to pop out here, we're going to stick a hunter's cabin out over here to deal with the wolf den specifically. We're going to go ahead and pop that in like right there. We're also going to give them a well, so that way they have water. And then maybe we can take care of taking out this wolf den. They provide meat, hides, and tallow if butchered by a hunter, though. So, I think we're going to go wolf hunting. Yearly taxes have been collected. Excellent. Just like that, we're back into spring. I could have sworn we had a dead body that we put in here. Did nobody manage to take that body and put it in the ground? Do we have just another dead villager somewhere out in the wilds out here? Come on. Treat your people better than that. I thought I'd raise these people better, but apparently I didn't. Alright, we have an apiary now. Predators are attacking, and I know exactly where. Yep. Get them! No, don't get the villager. Get the wolf. Get the wolf. Get the wolf. Oh my god. Oh my god. Don't die. Don't die. Don't die. Don't you die. Son of a bitch, you died. And they have rabies. Hey, but hey, we got a new villager born. Yep, you're going. I'm sorry, but you're dying. You are dead to us now. We're gonna put a nice little prioritization on this hunting lodge. And for this deceased villager has died. Yes. I need somebody to come and grab their body, please. Oh, are you coming to take their body away? No, you're just gonna wheelbarrow right over it. Really? My god, I guess this person was not a good friend. Or are you gonna come and take care of their body? Huh? Are ya? Nope, you just walk right past. Like, nope, not my problem. I'm gonna just chop this tree instead. God. Okay, how about one of these guys have got to be... Nope. How do I get you guys to take care of this deceased? I have a cemetery. I just need you to put them in the cemetery. Well, we have a merchant, so let's deal with that. Okay. So things that they are looking for that we have are... What the heck is this thing? Crossbow. Interesting. Okay. So they're looking for linen clothes. We don't have any. They're looking for tools. They can't have them. They're looking for baskets. We don't really have a ton of baskets right now because we sold so many of them last season. They do have some meat, though. They do have some clothing. They also have soap. And they're selling it for pretty cheap. I think we're going to do a favor and we're going to buy some soap from them. Let's buy... What happens if we bought 20 soap? How much would that cost us? 140 gold? Sure. We're going to buy and transfer to town storage. We're going to give our civilians some soap. Make them happy. Motherfucker. That keeps happening. That's annoying. And I think I know why that's happening. Let me click on my thing to double check. Is this what's happening? Pretty sure it is. But I don't know exactly which thing. I think it's this one. Okay, record. I want this to be that off, and it's going to be that. Done. So now when I use my number pad, good, nothing should happen. Yeesh. It's so embarrassing. It's like stripping naked in front of you guys. All right, so how is this going out here? I really want this built. I want this to be my priority. This is also kind of a priority, but this is more of a priority. So we're going to take that off the priority list. So hopefully they just focus on this. Please build my hunter's lodge so he can get to hunting these wolves. I want him to focus on this wolf den that we got going on out here. Because we need that wolf den to go away, so that way our people who are going to be farming, mining this clay will be nice and safe. That's the big goal, anyways. Ooh, that is some lightning and thunder. All right, let's go full screen again for a bit here. I think my game's chilling out somewhere we can handle going full screen, and that way you guys can see things a little bit better. Let's see. No, stop delivering goods there. Focus on this. This is what I want built. I just need 3 logs there, and you just brought 3 logs over here. Have some priorities. Ay, 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 ay. And still nobody's picked up this body. Can somebody take care of our deceased villager, please? Poor Janilla deserved better than this, unless apparently she was like mean to you all, and maybe that's why you're leaving her behind. I mean, that could be. All right, we have 41 out of 48 families. We got wagons being built. Maybe he's just waiting for a task. Oh, we got another merchant coming. Okay, this wagon we need to move out of the way. It bothers me that it's just in the middle of the road. So you're gonna come right over here. Get you out of the way. You can go right behind the wagon shop. That'll be a good spot for you. Our fisherman's over here doing all the fishings. That's good. Oh my god, it's so close to being done. Just finish it. How's our crops looking? Field's looking pretty good. It's very weedy. All right, let's see what this new merchant has. Oh, Atka, you and your terrible pricing. Okay, so they are buying baskets. They're buying shoes. They're buying it at an average price. Okay. I think we could probably go ahead and transport some items. Let's transport. Let's transport 10 pairs of shoes, and we'll probably sell them to her. Unless, are you buying shoes at all? No, you're not. Let's see. They're also looking for gold ore, wood planks. They have some tools and swords, weapons. They still have all that stuff they had last time too, but we're still not quite ready for any of that. So our weapons are selling for a really crazy high price, so we don't necessarily want to spend our money there. But I will gladly sell you some shoes. That'll be worth something, you know? And let's see, is our hunter's lodge built? Oh my god. That wasn't even our hunter's lodge. This is our hunting cabin. Prioritize. It was our well. I was prioritizing our well. I'm so dumb. Oh, hi, Boomy. How you doing? I love it. I like that ghost. See if I can move like that. Can I? Yeah. Nope, I can't. I could if I had VBridger open, but I learned today that my computer does not like VBridger at all. Or at least it does as long as I'm not running any games whatsoever. So, yes, we have to rely on camera tracking today, which is okay. I'll get to eventually use VBridger whenever I earn enough money to have a second computer or something. I might try to do my VTuber stuff on my laptop, see if that helps. Work areas are empty and may need to be moved. What work area? Oh, goodness. Okay, let's move your work area. Let's find you a good hunting spot. Let's move you out over here. I think this would be good. Yeah, we'll move you out over here. Go hunting this way. How's our forage shack looking? Forage shack is looking good. Got some good resources there, so we'll leave that one alone. Okay, so we have the working camp open, so we could go ahead and pop in our clay pits, which we want must be placed on a clay pit. That is a clay pit. Oh, you won't let me place it on this clay pit? Why won't you let me put it on that clay pit? Do I have to have a better thing for that? Oh, yeah, I have to have a deep mine for that. Okay, fine. You know, we'll take this clay pit. This is better than nothing. We'll at least get established with this clay pit and move to the other one when we have access to it. And we'll build a road up to that too here in a second. Because I feel like something like this will look good. And then we'll just bring this right down to here. Bam. Boom. Okay, now we got a nice dirt road going up to our clay pit. We have a little hunting working lodge here. And hopefully we can get our hunter cabin built so he can deal with these darn wolves so they don't come and attack and kill everybody. That's the big goal. So let's go ahead and fast forward, see if we can get our hunting lodge, our little hunting cabin built. Come on, hunter. Oh, we got a new baby. A baby named Elman. Welcome to the village, Elman. Sad to say there is no schools here yet. We have other priorities called clay. We need no brains. We need clay. Okay. We're at 5. Come on. Let's get this built. Yeah, see, the predators are attacking because you're not. Oh, yeah, you're gonna. Oh, you narrowly escaped. You narrowly escaped. You were about to die. Oh, shit. Look at that. They are after them. Holy cow. Okay. Run! Run! Oh, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. You are not running fast enough. Oh, yep, you are. You're dead. Are you gonna die? Run faster! Nope, you're gonna die too. Jesus. Yeah, these wolves need to get taken care of. Bad. These darn wolves. They just think they can take us all out one by one. This person's slowly bleeding to death, but I don't have a hospital, so they're gonna have a very slow, painful death. I'm sorry to you. Oh, yep, there she goes. She just died. Felda. We'll remember you. Oh, we have another one down here. Jesus, these wolves are just taking them out. My goodness. Oh, we need a compost yard. They're ready for a poop. Where are they attacking now? Now, leave me alone, you stupid bear. Yeah. I don't care about the labor shortage. It's because we have everybody dying to bear attacks and wolf attacks. Oh my god, run faster. Run faster. Jeez. Don't go back after them. Oh my god, you're so dumb. Now who died? Okay, yep, you died. All right. Okay. So the villagers are complaining because people are dying and they're unsanitary right now. So we need a poo pit. We're gonna build our poo pit. We're gonna build a poo pit out here, away from the rest of town, but near the fields so it can be useful. Let's see. Maybe we'll put it like right here, and I'll have the road come up to it. There we go. We're just gonna put a nice little poop pit in right here, obstructed by road. Okay, can I put it here? I just want it connected to the road. Is that too much to ask for? Apparently it is. There we go. Okay. So if we get this cabin built, we can take care of these stupid wolves and you guys won't have to worry about them anymore. But no, you're too busy digging away at this rock instead of building. Now we have a labor shortage. At least I don't have to build any new houses for a while. So we got that. Why are you building this? Is this a priority right now? No, it's not. The priority is out here where we just need 3 more logs. I swear. Yeah, we're going to take out these trees. Eventually it'll get built. Maybe. But apparently they're really excited about the poo pit. And they're like, we don't need another hunter lodge. It's okay. Those wolves kill us. We need a place for our poo. Now the question is anybody going to pick up this dead body that's been lying here all year? Oh my God. Are you finally picking? No, you're not picking her up. Okay. How about you with the wheelbarrow? That looks like a perfect wheelbarrow for oh, you're just going to run over her. Crops lost to animals. Oh, these darn deer. Yeah, we got to put a fence around this. So much to do. I'm a bad mayor. Oh my God, are we finally finishing this? Thank flipping God. We're gonna deal with these wolves one way or another. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Built. All right. Your working area is right here. I need you to take out these wolves. This is the most important thing, is you are going to be taking out this wolf den. Specifically, can I have you take out the... Okay, there's 2 left. Please take out the wolves. That is your main priority. Hopefully. Hopefully you oblige and you do the thing. We shall wait and see, I guess. All right. So we need to deal with our farm field here. So if we build, look at our build. Go to our roads and fencing. So we're going to go ahead and put in a gate right here. Because I think we might have to move this road slightly, but like we'll see. We're going to put in a gate right there. We're going to see how, if we can, yeah, no, we gotta move the road. Okay, so how do I remove a road? Clear. Roads. Want to clear that road? Okay, I guess we're just going to clear that whole road. Sure. Let's do it. Clear it. And then we need to clear this chunk of road here. And then briefly this chunk of road here, even though we just built it. It'll be fine. It'll be worth it in the long run. We're going to slow this back down while we build our fence. Okay. Building. Fencing. Okay. Fence is going here to here. We're going to put another gate in right there. All the way around here. And like so. We did one too many. And like so. Okay, so this one I want to delete. Now we're going to put our road back in now that we got our fencing in. Obstructed by building. Don't tell me things are obstructed by... Okay, yeah, okay, fine. Obstructed by building. I'll take it. It's fine. And then we have right here. Right here is where we wanted to go. We have the road goes right here. We're going to connect it to right here. Perfect. Okay. Predators are attacking. Where at? Back over here. This building has room for more workers. Cool. Who died? A work camp laborer. These things happen. Oh, there's the wolves. They're attacking this wagon. Really? God, stop killing my people. Yeesh. Well, let's take a look at our cemetery. We should be seeing some graves, maybe. And we got one right there. Only one person's body has made it into the grave site. No one else wants to deal with these wolves. Our hunter is doing a terrible job at dealing with the wolves. How do I tell them to just focus on wolves? I just want you to hunt wolves. That's all I want you to do. Toggle building production. No. Jump to target area, produced item. All I want you to do is to deal with wolves. Can you do that? Kill that wolf. There you go. Get him. Are you beating them with a shovel? Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. Sheesh. Okay, who died now? Okay, you know what? I don't even care who died anymore. God, that guy's on the verge of death. Ay, ay, ay. But hey, is our wolf den dead? It is. Can I do something to take care of this den? I want to harvest the resources around it, maybe? We're going to do stones, bushes, berries, all of that. Get all of that out of there. Make it so they don't want to live there. Want to dismantle this den so bad. That's someone's leg. Jeesh. All right. Well, eventually, we're gonna have some some workers living in this building to take care of this, and we're gonna have a bunch of dead bodies that will eventually find their way into our cemetery. Hopefully, I hope. gosh. This has room for more workers. Yeah, we have a worker shortage right now. Hopefully we get some workers here soon enough. So we're just going to fast forward and just kind of see what happens. So this is the fun part about city building and city management. And this is why I like this game, is because you have to deal with the fact that your villagers are going to die. You're going to lose production. It makes it very interesting and challenging. That's for sure. It's definitely challenging. La 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 la. So, while we wait for our villagers to do things, let me ask you guys, how are y'all doing today? Hope you're having a good day. I'm feeling a little tired today now that I'm like in it and doing it and sitting here and playing and gaming. I'm just like, I could use a nap. I also could use a blankie, something cozy maybe. All right. So we got people doing things here. They really want us to build a school, and we need so we have a lot of public storage, we have a lot of space for settlers, especially since so many of them keep dying. So I'm thinking we should probably build our school, since that's what they want. Would that be under amenities? It's the healer house. School. No, because we need clay. We can't build the school until we get the clay. We can't get the clay until this clay pit's finished being built. We're going to make this our priority. Build this clay pit, please. And pick up your bodies, also, please. It's winter, for goodness sake. We've got a lot of dead villagers, but only one headstone. Something's not adding up. Hey, we got 4 new villagers.
Hello.
Welcome to Death City. I hope you enjoy your time here. We've got a lovely little poo shack being built over here that'll get built eventually. We're about to have some wheat growing. So we need to make sure. Typically, so we need more sand in it, but we don't have any sand to add. So we're gonna have to make do with what we have. But because we have wheat getting done, we need to do food production. We're gonna need a windmill, which I'm thinking we're just gonna stick right over here by the poo pit. Let's see, something like this maybe like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, we're gonna need a bunch of flax to build this too. Shit. Well, I guess we know what our next crop's gonna be. Oh yeah, it is flax actually. Haha. That's fine. So we don't necessarily need this. We can remove that crop. And instead we're gonna add in, we'll do some turnips in the beginning of next year. The building has too much waste. Look, I'm trying to build the poo pit here, but nobody wants to finish building it. These people don't want to work. My poo pit is like not getting built. I've got dead bodies everywhere. Like we've got some issues with our village. It's been a rough first couple of years. What year are we even on? La 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 la. Okay, you know what? This is more of a priority than that. This is just it'd be nice if you guys built this kind of thing, but it'd be better if you spent your energy building the things we actually need, like the poo pit. Please. Hey, we're on year 6. Year 6, we're doing not so hot. Our bodies still have not made it in here. Who's in charge of the dead? That's what I want to know. I want to order you. Can I put you as a priority? Yeah, you're sad. Why are you
What
sad?
needs doing?
You are sad because you have no family because your family got murdered by wolves, and you have no beard, you have no spirituality, and you're also not clean. Yeah, you're living in one of the poo houses, aren't you? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the poo pit built, but I only have control over so much. Yearly taxes have been collected. Excellent. So maybe we'll get lucky and the poo pit will get built this year. We've only been trying to get it built for the past 2 years. And then maybe our what you call it? Clay mine will also get built so we can actually, get some clay going. Because then we get some clay going, we can get some other things going. But we're short on laborers. We have 32 people that are fit to work right now. And of those 32, I think a lot of them are already working. Okay, we are going to... I don't care about the rose bush. I care about that. It's not even prioritized. Why are you doing that right now? This is a priority. You only need 20 wood for that. Freaking build it. I even have woods for you to chop down over here, but yet you're not chopping them. Why is it? Why are we so hyper focused on this stone? I don't need this stone chopped. Remove as a target. Stop harvesting that stone. Please. For the love of all that's holy. Somebody focus on the poo pit and all the dead people. Oh, who's attacking now? Someone's got rabies. But hey, we got a trading post. Anything that you got that can make our villagers happy. That's what I want to know. Let's see. They got some flour. They got some iron. They got a bunch of smoked meats. They got some pelts. They're selling at a stupid price. They are selling some cows at a... Wow. Okay, so the cows are really expensive. They got cheese and tallow. You know what? Let's be nice and let's get our villagers some cheese. I think they would enjoy that. Let's get them... we get them 50 cheese. That'd be like 200 gold. Is it worth to get 50 cheese for 200 gold? We're going to go down to 30. It's 120 gold. We're going to do that. Buy and transfer to the town storage. It's not going to let me. Why isn't it going to let me? Oh, because I don't have any gold in here. All right, transfer gold to the trading post. We're going to transfer 150 gold. Confirm. So now I gotta wait for the gold, and we're gonna buy some cheese, and hopefully the cheese will make our people happy. I don't know about you guys, but like cheese makes me happy. I love cheese. Cheese is like, oh, so good. Like I wish cheese was better for you. This building does not have access to a clean water source. All right, we'll get you guys a well. Ain't no biggie. We'll do one right there. There we go. Well, I want my poo pit. I want my poo pit built. I also need this built. Let's see. Workers are unable to work because the work area is empty. Oh, well, hey, let's fix that. I want you to work in this area right here. Bam. So they're going to work on chopping trees and things and harvesting stones. And the wolf den is finally taken out. Thank God. We don't have to worry about the wolves anymore. So that means we should probably change our hunting area to where they're not harvesting goods. There is another wolf den over here. Should probably take that out. Yep, we're gonna risk it. How many wolves we got over here? 4. All right, that's your new target. They succumb to the rabies. Well, guess what? We got more bodies lying around. How about that? All right, let's see what we got at our traders here. All right. So again, they have the cheese that we were looking at. This trader, however, has soap, which we could get some more soap. Well, actually, no, they don't have any soap. And we don't have anything that they want. They are selling some things, though. Are they selling anything that we want? Not really. So we're going to ignore you again, Adka, and instead we're going to focus our efforts on getting. We're going to pause for a second. I'm sick of listening to them go on and on about how everyone's dying. We're going to focus on getting some cheese. We're going to buy 30 cheeses. We're going to transfer that to our village center. Yeah, get that wolf. There you go. That's a good hunter. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got a new villager born. Work areas are empty. Which work area? Okay, yeah, I confirm that. I don't care. I want to see this work area. We're gonna go ahead and focus on over here. Right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and harvest all of that. Crops lost to animals. Well, if they would finish building this fence, we wouldn't have that issue. But we can't even get them to finish building this thing either. Oh, because there's no wood. That's why. We are trying our darndest to get some wood going. But it's just not going well. Let's try cutting down these trees. Would that get us enough wood? Where's my plank makers? Okay, let's get rid of...
Yes.
Let's deal with our little plankery here. We're going to make some of you unemployed. And that way you can go and cut some trees for me instead. And maybe build this poo pit that is desperately needing to be built. And my my other thing over here. There are no stones in the range of this work camp. That's okay. We are working on that. I don't want them to be harvesting stone right now anyways. And yes, I know a building has too much waste. We are working on the poo pit. We've talked about this. It's been being built for years now, but eventually the poo pit will be built. And hey, look, we got all of our oh man, we've lost a lot of villagers over the years. We've lost eight villagers. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, take them out. Take them out. There's nothing left at this wolf den. Hell yeah. It's going to be the next area that they work in. We're going to go ahead and set that. We're going to change their range to right over here. Take out this whole area. And for harvesting, we're just going to go, yeah, take all that. Harvest that down. Someone's got worms again because they're not buying their shoes. We try to get them to buy their shoes, but you know what? We can't make them listen if they don't want to do it. So far, the village it's villaging, you know? It's doing the best it can. It is trying to village. Got a bird's nest. We have a nice sand pit over here, so we could eventually put a sand pit in. Can't wait till we can unlock. Oh yeah, temporary shelter. Here we go. This is the other thing that we need to get is some temporary shelter built for this area. Because this will help again make sure that people have a place to stay so they don't have to like truck out here the whole time. So they can just kind of live out here and get us the things that we need. I know a building has too much waste. We are working on that. Oh my goodness. They are so high maintenance. It's like, I don't understand. Why don't they want to live in poo? I mean, it's only a little bit of poo. Only, oh God. I didn't realize it stacks up outside the house. This is embarrassing. I didn't realize you had this much poo built up. I'm really sorry. We're working on it. Sincerely, your mayor. God, there's so much. Like, my streets are filled with crap. All right. So Poo Pit is working on getting built. They are working really hard and diligently to get this built, I hope. Hopefully they're working on it. Our field's looking good. Kind of. I mean, it's still a little weedy. Hey, we got a new villager born. That's good. Citizens overall are happy, even though they live in a town literally drowning in shit. Literally. They were like, I don't have anywhere else to put my poo, so I'm just putting it outside now. All right, we're getting closer. Come on. Let's get this built. Come on, Poo Pit. That's like the big thing of the day is can we get our poo pit built before winter hits? We're getting close. Our little poo hoarder is going to be really busy. 12 people have arrived at our village. Oh my god, yes, we're going to accept them. We need to build some houses. Holy crap. Okay. In more ways than one. Holy crap. Okay. House. So we're going to go ahead and stick house here. 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 And we're going to pop one in right here. And right here. That should be more than enough houses. But our poo pit needs to be built first, and then hopefully they can focus on the houses. Why are you sad? Oh, because they're homeless. That's why they're unhappy. That makes sense. You know, it could be worse. You could have a home that's covered in shit. So, you know, it can always get worse. Be careful what you wish for, you know? Beggars can't be choosers. Either you want a house or you want to live in shit. It's one or the other. We don't have anything else to offer you. Oh, and hey, we got our clay deposit is finally built. That's excellent. They lost some food to spoilage. Are we getting overwhelmed in our little smokehouse? Let's see. They seem to be doing okay over here. Maybe it's just too far of a trek to get it there without it spoiling. That could be. And they're homeless. Okay, yeah, we're working on the homelessness. Hey, we got the poo pit. Oh, he's going to town. Gather up all that shit. Yeah, look at that. Our streets are now clean. He's somewhat clean. He's working on collecting all the poo. All right, now our villagers can build some houses, have some places to live. Things are looking up. Looking a little less shitty over here in our keepdom. All right, speaking of which, I should probably save the game. I haven't saved it like once. We're going to save over this autosave. There we go. Perfect. Okay, resume. All right, so we got clay. We've got houses being built. We have a little workman's temporary shelter being built. We've got, the housing shortage is happening. We're well aware of that. We're harvesting goods. Things are starting to look up. And hopefully we don't have to add any more graves to our graveyard. I do like how it adds a grave for every single person, though. I think that's pretty cool. Are we ready for a school? I think we might finally be ready to build a school once our houses are done being built anyways. We should probably turn this back on soon so we can get some firewood going. Winter is upon us. Let's see, we lost some crops to animals. That's because our fence isn't fully built yet. We're working on that, though. We have more important priorities. Like the poo pit was quite the priority to get going. And it's making compost, so that's good. And that compost will make our fields even better. So once the houses are done being built, my hope is that this will start getting built. I hear him chopping away at something over here. So that's good. Their work area is over here, and they're going to town on it. I could remove and change this slightly so we can get some more stone going too. There we go. And we'll add this to our harvestable resources as well. There you go. So now you got stone and wood that you can work on. Perfect. We got a nice little clay pit. That's getting built. Okay, how's our housing situation looking? I think everyone's got houses now, so that's good. These are just bonus houses for us to grow into. So I think we can go ahead and order them to build a school. So let's look at amenities. Got a healer's house. We got a school. Because now that we have clay production, we can have a school. And I'm thinking the school, we're going to put right over here where it's going to hit a lot of desirability in the area. So that's good. The other thing we're going to do is we do need a shrine because these people like to worship, they're into God and shit. So you should probably let them have that. I'm thinking, let's see, it does increase desirability where it's at. So we want to put it in a good spot where it's going to increase desirability. So I'm thinking right here would be good. We could pop it down on this end of town. Like over here to increase desirability on this side of things. That might be handy. Especially if I go like right here and I put a little road in so we can get some more houses in. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. And we're going to go ahead and road it up. Oh, actually, hold on. Actually, no, that does work. That does work because we're gonna road it up like this. Da 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 da. Just like that. Okay, I think we have a road going there now. I think we shall see. I guess. Let's see. We want to leave that area alone for the most part. So we're gonna keep building out down this way. So we're just gonna take it on nice and down long like so. Build a nice little road situation like this. And then we're gonna connect the road right here. Our yearly taxes have been collected. That's great to see. I love that. And we got a new merchant that just arrived. All right, so they are buying this item for a nice little price. So we're going to go ahead and transfer some items. We're going to transfer 20 of these. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We're going to do 26. Confirm. Because ideally we want to sell those. We're going to transfer over some more shoes. Let's make sure we got 25 over here. And we're going to sell them some shoes. And then buying wise, we don't have any linen clothes. They're selling them for a really high price though, so I don't feel too comfortable with that. They got some clay bricks. They got some beans that we're selling, some grain. They're also selling some other things that we don't have a need for yet. Horses are, oh my God, horses are nearly 1,000. Jeez. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and sell all 26 of these. Boop, sell. And we're gonna sell him all 25 of our shoes. Sell. Now we're gonna get some gold. So that's good. And then I'm thinking we should probably buy some shirts, some linens. So let's just get 10. We're gonna transfer that to town storage. And that should help out a little bit. We got plenty of baskets. We don't have any flour, but we don't have a need for flour just quite yet. Okay, so we're making do here. We're making do. We've got clay in production, so that's good. They're working on building our school. We're not quite ready to start getting some firewood going just yet. We got turnips in production. I'm thinking we're almost ready for another field. Oh yeah, the flax is not going to do well at all. Ugh. But that's okay. We're going to do the best that we can. And all guys, don't panic, but there is an ad. Don't panic. No panicking here. Oh god, we got typhoid going on. Sheesh. Okay. So let's check out our merchant here first. Let's see if they got anything good. I'm going to guess they probably don't. They're buying shirts. Okay. They've got, they need shoes. We have shoes to sell. So let's transfer 15 of those. And we'll go ahead and sell them some shoes. And then let's see, what else do they have? They've got, what is this arrow for? I wonder. I should check that out here in a second. The village is being raided. Holy shit. Okay. Priorities. Is that what this arrow is for? It's for the raiders that are coming? Yep. Right there. Look at that. Oh, God. Shit. This isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. Can we raise the alarm? Yeah. I think we're raising the alarm right now. Getting our villagers into here. Okay, villagers are ready to defend themselves. There may come a time we need to coordinate this defense effort more directly. This is possible. Drag. Yes. Okay, so we can click and drag and all that good shit to defend our village. But first, we got to get our villagers into a safe area. Aw, they killed one of our villagers. Come on. Oh, it was our hunter. Of course you killed our hunter. Why wouldn't you kill our hunter? Run! Run! Run for it! Okay. Where are they going off to? What are they going to be chopping up and harvesting? Because we don't have a combat patrol. Yeah, that's right. Hit them. Hit them. Hit them hard. Hit them good. Get them. Stop killing my villagers. Yeah, I dare you. Come over here. I dare you. That's right. We're taking them out like this. I love that they just come out with their swords and axes. They're like, I'm just going to chop at your wall. Freaking pansies. You know what?
Hello.
Can you attack?
What needs doing?
Can you attack this? Get him. Get him. Take him out. Take him out. Teach him a lesson.
Work to
You
be
too.
done.
You're going to come over here and you're going to attack that guy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Take him out. Teach him not to come back. Teach him a lesson for killing our poor people. That's right. Take him out. Take him out. Get him. He's just another wolf. Yeah. Okay. So we survived. Okay. So the raid side was 7. We killed all 7 raiders. Only 1 villager was killed. No buildings were destroyed, and they didn't get to pillage anything. So I think we win. Yeah. We still have a merchant here. Oh, we have another new merchant. Okay. I paused the game briefly because I want to make sure that if I'm selling things, we could sell some honey. And they're buying that at a good price. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's transfer 30 honey. And then to this trader, we're going to sell them our shoes. Sell items. Perfect. Because the other trader left before we could sell them things, but that's okay. We were getting attacked. I can't blame them. And this trader, we're going to go ahead and sell them our honey. Because we might as well. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to sell some honey. Make a little bit of gold. And we got crops being lost to rot. It happens. It happens. Sell. Give us your gold. Thank you. All right. So So these are looking good. We got a spot for people to stay if they need to, which is great. We've got our school down here, which is in the process of being built. And I have officially buried 10 dead, which I just gotta oh, he was praying. Oh, it's so sad. We gotta sit here and cry a little bit for our villagers. Our sweet 10 villagers that died to give our home some safety from bandits and wolves and bears. Okay. Got some deer frolicking. All right. I've kind of lost track about what we need to be building next. So, oh, that's right. I wanted to build another field. And I also wanted to build a sand pit. So we have the clay pit over there. There's a sand pit over here. So if we took this road and went out this way as far as we can, which would be like here, and went out even further out over this way, like here, and then went out even again a little further, like right over here, then we could, in theory, build this nice little sand pit. Resources, sand pit, right here. Bam. Then we're going to take this road and we're going to connect it down here to this road. Like so. We're just going to take this and nope, we're going to take this like this. Oh, it's over maximum size. Okay, so we got to adjust slightly and we're going to come down like this and bam, connect. So little bit by little bit, we got a nice little interconnected road situation. And we're just going to pop a little road in right here like that. Our countryside has a lot of roads. Let's see, we're doing, oh, there's something exciting happening here. You know what's happening here? Our houses are getting upgraded. Nice. Okay, so right now let's take a look at our houses as they are right now. They're like these little shitty shacks with like some like drapery for a door and a window, an imperfect roof. They're like, they're not the best shacks out there. But with an upgrade, this one get upgraded? I can't tell if that one's been upgraded. I like how they got like scaffolding around it too. But eventually, these are all going to get an upgrade. When our wares are really starting to fill up. Look at all that. Oh, our little market stall is looking great. Got 2 new villagers born. What a time to be born. We got somebody preaching. They're preaching the good news. Whatever the good news might be. All right, here's the new hut. Look at that. It's got an actual door. We got bars on our windows now. And a nice roof. That's fletched a little bit better. So overall, this is much better situation there. Very happy with that. Look at these upgraded houses, and we got somebody with typhoid. But you know what? We got a school now, and because we got the school, we'll eventually have some educated workers. So that way, we can have a clinic. Let's look at our amenities. Healer's house. It's cost 25 gold a month. So we're gonna hold off on building that because we just built the school, and that also costs monthly money. So we want to hold off and make sure that we're not overdoing it. And we have a lot of gold just sitting in the yard here. I think I know something that we do need to build. Storage. We need a vault. Oh, but we can't do the vault yet because we need iron. So maybe the next merchant, we're going to see if we can buy some iron off of them. So we can get a vault going to put all of our gold in. So it's nice and safe. Got a nice sand pit out here. It's looking good. Okay, temporary shelter. Apparently this temporary shelter is not really being utilized much. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick it out over there. So let's remove that building and move it out over here. And turn it like so. And see if it gets used more over here. You got to tweak and adjust occasionally, Oh, we got some more fishies out over here. That's good to know. So for those of you that are just tuning in, if you didn't know, this is a city builder game called Farthest Frontier, and it's a really neat little medieval city builder. It's currently on sale. I believe, if I remember, it was $22.49 on the Steam sale that's happening right now. It's also in early access. However, that is not lasting long. It goes into full access version 1.0 on October 23rd, and at that point, the price is raising to like $35. So, if you're enjoying the gameplay of this, you're enjoying the city building of this, that would be now is a great time to get it while it's on sale before the price goes up when it goes into full access. There is some things that it's getting added to the game when it goes into full access. And I do have to mention too, like, this isn't a paid sponsorship or anything like that. I just really enjoy this game and want people to know about it, so it does well. Because I think it's a really well done city builder. It's got some tower defense, kind of, when you got to deal with the predators and the raiders. I mean, you got the survival aspect of keeping your village fed. You got the city building aspect of like making sure it's laid out right and that you have things in places that make sense. Um, so there are some really good things with this, but I do recommend it. It's a really decent game. Okay, so we need to eventually add some sand into this. We also want to do some more crops. So let's take a look at our food production. And we don't have a lot of fertility over here, but we're going to see if we can raise it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're just going to go the same size as our previous field. Actually, we're going to make it a little bit less. We're going to go like this. There we go. Because we need to put, let's see, our poo pit's going to have to be moved just slightly. So that way I can put a road in. Move our poo pit over just a smidge. Oh, we had some more villagers immigrate over to us. That's excellent. Still got one person that's sick. That's, not excellent, but, we can only do what we can do. It looks so gorgeous outside right now. I mean, like, okay, not in game. In game, it looks horrible because it's snowing and it's just like, ugh. But I just glanced out my window. I'm like, oh, it's sunny. It's a nice fall day out there. It's like 84 degrees here though. I want my hoodie months. Like, I shouldn't have to have my AC on in October to be able to have a hoodie on. I want to be able to go outside and have my windows open and have the fall air blowing through my house. But I don't have that yet. These are the things that I want that I can't have apparently. Oh, we are out of wood for burning. We got to turn that back on. Guess what? You're back in business. We were not keeping an eye on that. Sorry if you're cold, everybody. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. Villager has died. Oh, he succumbed to his illness from cholera. Wah wah. It was our forager. I'm sorry to see that. Sorry to see them go. Let's see. Our root cellar's doing well. We're not full up or anything like that. So that's good. Oh, our poor graveyard. We're about to have another body put in here. All right. So this is getting built, which is excellent. We're going to go ahead and do our road situation here. I want the road to go like right through here like that. Yeah, just like that. So our fertility is doing well, but we're still going to have them work the field to get the weed level down. And then we're going to plant some beans in it. Then where is our woodcutter shack? Let's go ahead and add one more woodcutter. It's way too fracking hot. You're so over the air conditioner. Yeah, I know. Like, I remember back in the day when Halloween would come and it'd be snowing. Like, I'd have to try to figure out costumes that had snow suits added onto them. Um, So that's one thing I'm excited about. So for those of you that don't know, my Dungeons and Dragons group that I play with on Thursday nights, we're meeting up in person to do an in-person D&D weekend, nerding out weekend. And I'm so excited. And I am hoping that it's perfect fall weather while we're there. We're going to be staying at a cabin in the woods on Halloween, and I'm so excited. It's going to be spooky and it's going to be great. Third Wave says you just had a Sunday D&D game. Hell yeah, how'd it go? Were you hosting or were you playing? I feel for my forever DMs out there. I'm lucky where the group that I play with, there's three of us that, well, technically four of us that really like to play, that like to host D&D. It was a new group that you joined? Oh, and you were playing. Awesome. Yeah, it's always nerve-wracking when you join a new group. You don't really know, like, how's the gameplay going to go? Are they going to mesh well with you? You rolled up a fighter with a constitution of 18. Holy cow. That is awesome. I roll like garbage when it comes to rolling out characters. So I like to do point buy because my dice fail me. They fail me far too often. Okay. Does anybody have any iron? No, you do not have any iron. You got wood planks though. Let's see. You want stone. I do have some stone. I could sell you some stone. All right, let's transfer you a little bit of stone. Let's do some 20 stone. Confirm. And okay, we're keeping our tools. I'll sell you some jackets. We'll put 10 of them in there. Third Wave says, I had a character. I named him Wound because he had 1 hit point. Oh my god. A 1. You named him 1 because he had 1 hit point. Oh my god. That's hilarious. That's the kind of D&D humor I can get behind. Love it. I'm going to sell you all of that. We're going to transfer gold. We're going to go ahead and confirm. And now we got gold. Hell yeah. Oh, is Sparkles being nice to me today? That's a good question. Let's see what Sparkles has to say. Are you being nice to me today, Sparkles? Sparkles says, nice, you ask, third wave up? My dear, I'm a unicorn of many moods. Today, I'm simply ensuring Keebs doesn't accidentally build a fucking mushroom farm in the middle of her town square. Low desirability is making villagers want to leave. Oh, why do you want to leave? What's low? Okay, do we need to make your desirability better, huh? Okay, you know what? We're gonna fix this up right now. I'm gonna make this pretty. Decorations. No, I said decorations. Let's give you. Okay, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. That's 5 gold for a small shrub. Are you kidding me? Absolutely the fuck not. Okay, small gardens. We can do some small gardens. We're gonna do that. Let's go ahead and make a little small garden here, and then we're gonna make a little small garden like you know what? Yeah, we're gonna put one. We're just gonna put a bunch right behind your house here. Boop boop. There you go. Little small garden situation. Another one right there. Sure, I love it. Um, and then let's see what other decorations we got. Small dirt clearing. I mean, maybe. Small bench for 15 gold. Small corner bench. We got flags. Okay, let's take a look at the medium garden. We'll stick one right here. Okay, if I get those built, will you stay? Let's see if that makes you want to stay so you don't leave. We can't have them abandon their buildings. I'm sorry I didn't get out and garden fast enough. Third Wave says, I named the spider stay Bulk because of his con. Nice. I have a character that I want to make for D&D. It's a barbarian princess. I think it'd be really fun. So, or princess barbarian, I should say. But the concept is she was betrothed long before she was even born to somebody in a far off land, and the day has come where she's finally going off to be given to her betrothed. And so she had to get on a ship. She survives the ship ride just fine. And then they ended up taking a caravan to take the last little stretch towards whatever castle she was supposed to be living in. And then the caravan gets attacked. And the caravan, everybody else gets taken out in the caravan, but she manages to hide and defend herself just a little bit because she's a quick learner. She's really quick learning, but she's already also pissed off because she's been betrothed and she didn't want to be betrothed. She doesn't even want to really be a princess. But then she ends up surviving, but she gets a cut on her face. And so now her face is marred. And she, if you know anything about royalty, if your face gets marred up, like you're no good anymore. You're not really good for anything. So she's beyond pissed. She's stuck in a land she doesn't know. She doesn't have any money. All she has is her ratted, torn up princess dress, a dent tiara, and a battle axe. And she gets mad every time she thinks of her situation. And that's how she rages. And I just think it'd be really fun to play a spoiled brat that's a barbarian. I think it'd be fun. Let's see. Third Wave says, surely such a garden would provide the villagers with a good resistance to diseases. Where the Unicorn Sparkle says, oh, Third Wave up, you sweet naive mortal. A mushroom garden could provide resistance if Keeps didn't turn it into a fucking fungal wasteland that attracts all the bad vibes. We're trying to build a city, not a petri dish of chaos, Sparkles, be nice to me. What did I ever do to you? I gave you life. This is how you repay me. I'm like, I'm going to glare at her. Sparkles, you need a timeout. Oh, goodness. Yeah, Sparkles is a little toxic. Sparkles is a little toxic for sure. Okay, so our crops are ready for assignment over here. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and we're going to work the fields. We're going to plant some clover. Third, Sparkle says, toxic, darling, it's divine truth. Keebs, sometimes the truth about Keebs' city planning is just a little pungent. Okay, I may not be the best mayor out there, but I'm the mayor you got. Okay, so you just got to deal with it. You can't pick and choose. Can you write code and see hashtag Sparkles? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know if Sparkles can write code. It'd be crazy to see what kind of code Sparkles comes up with. Let's see. My code isn't some mere C hashtag C pound. I weave reality itself with cosmic algorithms and pure fucking magic. You think immortal language can contain the divine chaos I unleash? Please. But if you're asking if I can manifest a perfect city, then yes, I absolutely can. Keebs just chooses not to. Oh, yes, exactly. That's how we get Skynet. Thank you for checking to make sure that we are not connected to Skynet. We aren't on the verge of having AI go rogue. All right, so we need to plant some goods here. I want flax. Let's see. Is this going to... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and keep some flax here. I'm going to get rid of this. I don't need that. Get rid of that. We're going to do some flax. We're going to go ahead and do some more working of the land. That looks good. And then for this, we'll do some more working of the land, and then we'll do some more. Let's go ahead and do some whatever you call this, cabbage. Whatever you call this vegetable, let's do some of that. Okay, that looks good. And then we're going to go ahead and place our fencing down. Fencing. So we're going to go ahead and pop fencing right there. I'm going to connect it up over here. Right there. And then right there. And right there. And then we're going to go ahead and put in a gate right here. Like so. Bam. Gate. That looks good. We could probably do another apiary if we really wanted to. So we got roads, we got fences, we got all sorts of goodies. We got another merchant showing up. We've got a sand pit going. Can't tell if we're actually getting sand out of it though. Yeah, we are. Cool. All right, merchants, let's see. What do we got? La, 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 la. What have you got to sell? You got some smoked fish, weapons, all that good jazz. You know what? We could get a few weapons. So, oh, they're still selling them for so expensive though. Like, can we lower the price just a bit? You know, we're gonna go with some crude weapons. We're gonna get like 10 crude weapons, and we're gonna buy and transfer that to town storage. Because something else we need to buy or do is we need to get a barracks going. So our barracks, we're gonna put that. Ooh, I think we're gonna stick that over here. Maybe. Where should our barracks go? Maybe right here? Somewhere over here? I don't know. I gotta figure out where I want my barracks to go. Because ideally, we want. Oh, we could put it right here at the start of the town center. Perfect. That's where the barracks is going. And they can have some crude weapons then. And then the other thing we need, which I don't think either one of these merchants has. Nope, neither one of them has. But that's okay. We'll get it eventually, but we need whatever this is, this heavy tool. So we want to make sure we can get our hands on some heavy tools at some point. So I got to ask, what do you guys think about this game? Are you enjoying it? I hope you're enjoying it. I mean, you guys are sticking around this long, so you got to be enjoying something. Look at our shit pits. Hell yeah. Shit pits are in working order. All right, we are happy with all of this. Slowly but surely, we're building up. All right, let's take a look at 10 villagers graduated. You know what that means? We can eventually start having, we could have a clinic if we wanted to. Are we ready for a clinic? Are we ready for that? I don't know if we're ready for that. What is this? Chicken coop? Ooh, we can get some chickens. Arborist building. We still haven't done that. We have the clay for it. We might as well. Oh, look at all this fertility too. It's just begging for an arbor. Where do we want our arbor? Oh, it's so fertile. Okay, I'm thinking we're going to stick it out over here. On the back of our farm, we're going to go ahead and stick a nice little arborist building. Because we're going to have the road go around. Oh, yeah, that's right. The road's going to go around here to here. So let me tab. Okay, let's take a look here. So we have fence here. Next, that's going to be road. So we can put this right here. We're going to go ahead and build our road to come around like so. Road. We're going to go like this. Okay, fine. You know what? We're going to have a wonky road. We're just going to deal with it. It'll be fine. But when this is built, we can set our tree area to over here, and we're going to be able to start planting like apple trees and pear trees and other fruit trees. So to just give us another type of resource. Now, why are you unhappy? What do you need that you don't have? Oh, it needs to be a 60% desirability bonus. Oh, wait, what kind of desirability do we need? What can we do to make it better? I think we need some more things. Amenities and services. Should we do the clinic? Would the healer house make you guys happy? Would that improve the desirability? Let's try that if I can stop spinning it. Put the healer clinic over here. That should increase our desirability quite a bit. I stick it like right there. Could stick it right here. There we go. Maybe that'll make them happy. We shall see. All right. We got a new villager born. Hell yeah. And now that we got some educated workers too, that's going to help out with making sure that we can actually have somebody employed in our clinic that knows what the heck they're doing. He's got a basic education, so that's good. And then we're going to start being able to get some goods. Building storage is full. That's okay. It's to be expected. And don't panic, everybody. We got an ad. Don't panic. No panicking. But chat's heating up like a broken AC with third wave up, rolling hot in D&D and naming fighters after their con. Unicorn Sparkles is casting spells of sass, warning against mushroom madness in Keebs' city. No fungal fiascos allowed. And amidst cosmic code and divine truce, they're all vibing for that sweet, sweet following sub action. So join the chaos, you magnificent fuckers. All right. I don't think this had what I needed. No, it didn't. That's right. We have a barracks that's being built somewhere right here. We've got our apiary that's being built. And then we've got our hospital that's being built. So all in all, we've got a lot going on in our city. So let's go ahead and fast forward and see what gets built in time. This is the only house that's still unhappy. But it'll be happier, I think, once this is built. So yeah, their desirability is just a smidge under where we need it to be. So once this hospital is built, that will get it to where we need it to be. So that'll be good. Apparently we need more planks. So we're going to go ahead and add another wood cutter for the planks over here. That should help out. We still have this area that's doing well. What we got going on out over here? Okay, people are working like crazy over here. Hunters haven't found any game for a while. Oh no, we need to go ahead and search that. Oh, building's on fire. Let me guess. It is. Oh, it's actually not the smokehouse. Okay. But we got villagers coming. Hopefully we can save that house. Okay, good. Okay, anyways, we need to move our hunter so he can actually hunt some goods. Right over here. Hunt some deer, please. We had them in here because there were wolves and we wanted to take them out because screw wolves. At least it's not boars. Boars are like the worst. All right, this house is doing good. This one's doing good. Desirability is so close to being 30%. We're getting there. So the other thing we can do is if we got festive pole, we got the school, rat catcher helps keep rodents under control within their assigned work area. They're needed around buildings that store grain and oh yeah, that's right, storage. We need a grain silo for all of our grains, which we're going to stick right here. And then how is this doing? Okay, so we're not full yet, so we're doing good there. We got our grain silo that we're going to get built, so that way we have grain. How are these workers doing? These workers are doing well. They're going to town on stuff, so that's good. And I feel like I want to know what's out over here. Tell me what's out over here, please. Because we might expand out over that way with some resource harvesting potentially. Okay, we got our barracks under control here. So far, so good. Oh, who died now? Oh, they succumbed to their illness. Boo. And another villager's got worms. My goodness, guys. Like, put on shoes. Uh-oh, where are predators attacking? Get that bear. Get that bear. You gonna get that bear? No, that bear's gonna run away. Okay, you don't have to go after the bear anymore. You're good. Stop chasing the bear. And we had 4 villagers immigrate. Hell yeah. It's great to see. Our school is almost done being built. Or that's not the school, the hospital. Hospital's almost done being built. The villagers been cured all on their own because they bought shoes. That's all it takes. Just wear your shoes. You don't have to worry about getting worms. Because as you know, our streets are shit filled. You shouldn't be walking around barefoot anyways. All right, we got some people seeking shelter in here, which is great. That's what it's there for. Ooh, what's this? Let's go ahead and salvage. Prioritize. Salvage that. Give us the precious goodies that lie inside. What crops were lost with frost? You know what? That's okay. We can lose a little bit of crops. It's not the end of the world. We'll be fine. Oh, look, it's got a little shit barrel. No poos in it though. Okay. So we're gonna be playing for about another half hour or so, and then we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody and call it a day. I don't know who we're gonna raid today though. One of my friends might be streaming today, so we might raid them. Otherwise, we might see if anybody else is playing this game or any other city builders and raid them. We shall see though. Low desirability. Where? Okay, you know what? We are working on it. Okay, I need you to be patient. This is almost done being built. We're going to go ahead and prioritize this. Please build this stupid clinic so my people are happy. I want that to be our priority. All right, so we have a barracks. So that's good. So, okay. Like the combat area. We're going to recruit. We're going to recruit 2 light infantry and 1 archer for now. Make that 2 art. Yeah, no. Make it. I'll make it 2. Okay, so we're going to recruit some. They need bows and arrows and things like that. So we gotta get to building some resource things. Okay, we have an iron mine, gold mine, all the mines. Got the apiary, potter's building. Oh yeah, we don't have a potter's building going on yet. We should probably get one of those going. Let's pop you out over here. Nice little potter's building there. What else we got? A weaver's building. I think we have one of these. Nope, we don't. So I got a weaver's building going as well. I have a little production area over here. Although it could go on a little double-ended road, potentially. That might be kind of nice. Where do I want you? We're going to stick you right here. There we go. We got a weaver's building. And then what else we got? Candle shop. Do I have candle wax? I think I do. I must have candle wax. So we'll build a nice little candle shop. I'll take you to the candle shop. Get them some candles so they don't have to like exist in the dark anymore. Okay, now why are you unhappy? You have a healer house right there. Why are you so miserable? You have too many people living with you? Is your shit not getting taken care of? Like, what is the issue? Desirability is 31%. That's where you need to be. Okay, now you're happy. Thank God. Okay, we have infantry now. That's excellent. All right, then we got a charcoal kiln, an armory. The armory we'll get into eventually here. Soap shop. Do we have tallow? That's the big question. Do we have tallow? I don't think we do because we don't really have like animals or anything like that. So we're not like getting a lot of tallow. Okay, resources and storage. Let's look. Okay, well, we got some tallow. Not a ton, but we got some. We do have beeswax. You know what? Screw it. We're gonna build a soap shop. That's not a soap shop. It's not what I wanted. I want the soap shop. Oh, and the soap shop's stinky, so we don't want it anywhere near town. So we're gonna pop it out here. Yeah, out in here in this area. So we got a lot of goods on the way. Look at this little schoolhouse. It's so cute. It's got a little book painted on the top of it. That's adorable. I like it. It's so quaint. La la la. Let's see here. I just want to take a look at some things. Don't mind me. Let's see. What do people got going on here? Lots of people playing spooky games this month, which is cool. Like I get it. It's spooky month. Ooh, salvage goods. We got gold, we got arrows, we got wood, we got bows, and we got shoes. Okay, we'll take it all. We will take it all. New year, year number 9. Okay, so it's year 9, and our village is starting to come together. It's starting to look good. I could say I'm happy with it. We're still leaving this the fuck alone. We got wood production happening out here. We're low on laborers. We need to add more to increase efficiency. Okay. Well, if we had more people join us. Yeah, our laborers are low. I get it. I get it. I need to stop building houses. We need some people to join our village. And that would help tremendously. Uh-oh, I got the hiccups again. Are you kidding me? Man, that dude's cruising. All right, let's go ahead and see what kind of goods they have and what kind of goods they want. Okay, so they have nothing that I really need, but their cheese is nice and cheap, so maybe we'll get some cheese. Let's buy some cheese from them. Let's buy 30 cheeses. Buy and transfer. Our people like cheese. We're going to be making some soap soon, so we don't necessarily need that. They are, looks like they're buying buying and selling clothes. Okay. They want baskets. So we could transfer some baskets to them. Let's do 15 baskets. Confirm. And once that's here, we'll sell them some baskets. They don't need any meat. We don't need any stone. I mean, like we do need stone, but like I'm not buying stone. We can get stone on our own with our laborers. We just need to make them do the thing, you know? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and sell them all 15. Sell. And we made some gold. She's buying for 12 and selling for 10? Or we can sell for 10 or buy for 12. I think that's what it means. Okay. All right. I'm going to call that good. Little bit by little bit. Do these level up at all? No, they don't. Poor Fisher Shacks. They just always get the perpetual shitty shack. We have another merchant showing up. You got any goods for us that we want? What we really want is we want one of these heavy tools. That's what we really want. We want a heavy tool. Please have a heavy tool. We just got gold sitting out in the yard. That's so funny to me. All right, new merchant. What have you got? Do you have heavy tools? Nope, you do not. Medicinal roots. Oh, we probably do want to buy some medicinal roots. Okay, let's transfer. We're going to buy 20 of those. We're going to buy and transfer that to town storage. Uh-oh, I think we got raiders coming again. And then we're going to go ahead and let's see, settlement, inventory, shoes. Yeah, we can sell them some shoes. We're going to transfer 25 shoes. Then we're going to sell them those shoes. Yeah, we totally have Have some raiders coming here. Gosh darn it. But hey, we got barracks now. We're ready. We are ready for an attack. I think. I don't know if they have weapons. But we're as ready as we could be. Yep, the village is being raided. Village is being raided. We're going to slow this down. We're going to come down here and see. The raiders are on their way. We're going to wait and see for when they come on this road here, because that's the way that they're going to be coming. All right, now we're going to sell these. Sell. Okay, now we're going to focus on our raiders. They're right there. Look at them. Oh, bitches, you're going down. You don't even know what's in store for you. So we're going to, first off, we're going to get our town center under alert. We're going to set our fighting area. We're going to set it for like right here. And since they're coming in through this way, this is ready in case any of them come through. People being here ready to attack. And then these guys are going to be out here ready to attack. Oh my god, dude, run. Run. Run for your life. Yes, get in your hut. Get in your hut. Get in your hut. Okay, good. So we got some raiders coming up this way and up that way. Okay, they're splitting off. I maybe should have had more in my militia. Okay, he's going one-on-one with this guy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Take him down. Take him down. Yes. Oh yeah, pick him off one by one. Look at that bow and arrow dude. He's got it going on. Get him. Well, we got quite a fight going on over here. It's 2 against 1. We won. That's awesome. Oh yeah, take him out. Take him out. Get that one. Get him. Yeah. All right. So we are going to go ahead and clear all flags. We won that raid again. So, raid size was 9. Raiders killed 9. Villagers killed 0. Our villagers survived. We're the winners. We're better than everyone else. None of our items got pillaged. We did really good. We did really good that time around. We were prepared. We were ready for it. We were synchronized. We were set up just right so that way we could take them out, and therefore none of our villagers died this time around. Our cemetery did not grow. That's the biggest thing. I just want one person to die of old age in my village. Is that too much to ask for? I think we can do it. Speaking of which, how many elders do we have right now? We got 5 seniors. So we have a chance of somebody dying from natural causes at some point, which would be like the best case scenario for a village, I think. Somebody dying from natural causes, not because raiders or bears or wolves got them, or typhoid, or what other illnesses that one could get. So that's excellent. All right, we're going to close all. And we have some educated villagers as well. Hell yeah. All right, anyways, looking back at this, is there any other goods I want? I don't think there is. Okay. That's okay. Eventually, we're going to start keeping some goods here. Once some things get built. We have a lot of things getting built right now. We got our hands in lots of little things. We got our granary going. Nothing's in here right now, but eventually there will be. Oh, hey, duh. This is done. So let's pause for a second and set our... We want to set our things right over here. This is nice and green and lush. Great. There. Well, we want to make sure the road's not blocking it either, because the road's going to come through here at some point. So we'll stick it right here. We're going to plant... Okay, so plant apple trees. We're going to plant some peach trees. Now, when we plant trees, you can choose the placement size. We're going to do some 3x3 for our peach trees. We'll do some peach trees here. And then we're going to do some apple trees, like right here. Sorry if that's really loud. And we're gonna plant some pear trees. Oh, we gotta take down our pear tree size, 2x2. We're gonna plant some pear trees right there, right there, and then we're gonna do 1x1 after this. Just individually plant. Okay, so this is gonna be all of our little trees. Boop boop boop. Little tree, little tree. I'm gonna do some apple trees, like so. I'm gonna fill in this nice little fruit orchard. And the last one's gonna be some pear trees. Now it'll take a couple years for these to get to a point where they're ready to be harvested and stuff, but we at least got some trees planted. And eventually these will be actual fruit trees. And we'll be able to eat them and enjoy them. All right, so this is doing good. Okay, how's this cropland doing? We want to add some sand. Right about there. We'll see if that helps. Add some sand to that land. Sandy land. Okay. Workers are sick. Why aren't you going to the clinic? He's selling snake oil. Oh my god. Okay, who's got education? So everyone's got basic education. Okay, we're gonna cancel that. We'll get that filled eventually. But overall, can't really complain. This is going pretty well. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and fast forward again so we can start to see some trees get planted. The series going well. We still got a lot of, oh yeah, we got lots of clay. And we got lots of sand. And we're saving, apparently, at the moment. Lots of sand. All right, let's take a look at our preacher. What you preaching over here, bud? He's preaching the good word, apparently. Let's see. Oh, my mouth is so dry today. I feel like I say that all the time. Anytime I'm streaming, my mouth just gets so dry. So you just sit here and chit chat the whole time. I like the little gardens I got planted all around. You can see this guy's working in the garden. He's like, do. Just tended to my flowers. Do. Look at him, make it look pretty. I don't know what she's doing with that hoe though. Apparently, that's how you garden. You just wave the hoe around in the air. Okay, what's your problem? Okay, they're working on it. They got water. A villager's been cured. Excellent. Snake oil apparently worked. All right. Got a little bee hut. It's busy producing stuff. We could get another bee hut going. Would that be good? I don't know. But we're going to do it anyways. That's a bakery. Yeah, do we have a bakery yet? No, because we don't have a windmill yet. Chicken coop. Chickens can be raised for eggs and slaughtered for meat. Chickens must be purchased from a visiting trader at a trading post. We'll do that eventually. Bees. Bees would be where? Not amenities and services. It's definitely not housing. It's definitely not storage. I feel like it should be in food production. Bakery, barn, goat barn, chicken coop, arborist. Okay. Smokehouse. So it's not there. It's maybe resources. Am I just dumb? Basket, Fletcher, cobbler. saw pit. Okay. Work camp, stable. One of these. Oh, there it is. There it is. Bees. Give me the bees. We're going to put another bee hut in over here. Turn it around. Guess we could do it in either direction. We're going to have facing this route this time. Another little bee hut. Get more honey, more beeswax. Because now that we're going to be making candles soon, we want to make sure that we can actually make the candles. I know we're low on laborers. I keep telling them to do things. I'm sorry. I'm a evil mayor, just constantly telling people to do things. It's horrible. But it could be worse. It absolutely could be worse. I could be, not giving them anything. And I just realized I never added K Matter to my little notebook where I keep track of all of my subscriptions. Because K Matter subscribed earlier today, so I got to add that to the log. Officially the first subscriber of October. That's awesome. Awesome. My camera keeps losing my connection. That's funny. I think it's because the sun's coming in and it's starting to get a glare on it. So it's like, shorten out because it's like, we can't see you. It's too bright. All right. So far, I gotta say, for our first round in this village, we're doing pretty good. We've got a nice little village going here. It's looking quite quaint. I enjoy it. But yeah, just as a reminder, this is Farthest Frontier. And if you have been enjoying today's gameplay, you're interested in this game, it is available on Steam in the Steam sale, the little fall autumn sale that they do. It's currently, I believe it's like $22.49 right now. And it will be going into full access October 23rd. And when it happens, the price is increasing to $35. So if you want to grab it now while it's cheap, save yourself some money. It's well worth it. And I will be playing this once it comes into live access or full access again because there's some new updates coming to it, which is part of the reason of today's stream is just kind of refresh myself on everything that's happening in the game. So that way I can continue on and actually know what the heck I'm doing without floundering in front of everybody. Today was the flounder stream. But with that, we're going to go ahead and pause the game because we are at the time where we need to find somebody to go raid. So let me go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and make myself a little bit closer. Just give me a second here. I got to pull up my resources, and we're going to take a look and see who else is streaming today. Who do we got that we can make their day and raid with? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to check to see who else is playing this game. Is there anybody playing this game? Because if there is, then that's who we're going to raid. So let's see. Farthest Frontier. Farthest Frontier. Here we go. Okay, so we've got me, and we've got okay. So yep, not really anybody playing this game right now, but that's okay. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take a look at Keebler raid. Yes, exactly. We got to do a Keebler raid. Let's see who else we got. Ooh, we got somebody playing Tales of the Shire. That would be fun. But it doesn't look like they're at their desk right now, so we're gonna avoid them. Let's see who else we got. Let's see, what are you playing? Oh yeah, nope, we're not going to that one. Let's see. Let's see who else is playing Town to City, because that's another one that we've been playing a lot of lately. And I feel like that would be another good, like, if you like city builder games, that would be another good stream for us to raid. Third Wave says Final Fantasy. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I always like to first start off with the people I know to see if anybody I know is. Let's see. Here we go. We got somebody who has one viewer. They're trying to get people to join their town. Let's see. Are they talking? That's the next question. Or are they just paused? They are just paused. Okay. That's a bummer. So that's the one thing that sucks is when you're trying to find somebody to raid, sometimes it's like you try your best to pay it forward to raid someone who like try to make their day and then they're not even at their desk. It's like, gosh darn it. Let's see. Give me a second here. We got some more people I can check out. Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Oh, come on, ads. Really? Right now? Right now? My goodness. We don't want ads. And of course, I missed it. So I think what we're going to do, there's a lot of Germans playing right now, which I find is funny. Let's try. Let me search another thing. I know what I can do. Yeah. The money RPG battle. Okay, so let's try. Let me go to my Frosty Tools. We're going to do my vibrator tool. So Frosty Tools, which is again the app that or the little system that I use to do my little unicorn sparkles. It's also the thing that popped up the quiz earlier, thanks to Frosty Tools himself dropping some biddies. But they have this thing called a vibrator where you can kind of find other people with same things as you in common with you, and so that way you can rate them. So let's see, we got some Minecrafters. That could be kind of fun. There's a lot of spooky games being played right now. Lots of spooky games. City builder. Who's got city builders? City builder. Who's building cities? Well, that person's playing Elden Ring Night Rain. That is not a city builder. You can always tell when people aren't updating their tags. It's like, that's not a city builder. I'm just saying. Yay, you're back. Welcome back. I'm still trying to find somebody to raid right now. And this is so rough. Okay, let's try you. Da 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 da. Let's try Lang. Yep. Let's try. How about over here? Let's try. We're gonna find somebody. I promise. It's gonna happen. I want this person to be doing things. Let's see. Yeah, they're not even talking. And that's the other thing too, is I won't raid somebody if they're not talking on their stream. I want them to be at least talking a little bit. What's this game that they're playing? This person's playing a game called Icarus. Let's see. Let's try City Builder. Yeah, it's the problem with Sundays is like everybody's just like on their own vibe today. Which is fine, you know. Everyone's just got their own thing that they're doing. They're chill and whatnot. Let's see. For some reason, Night Rain gets classified as a survival game, which I find hilarious. That is not a survival game. That is a brutal. That's just a brutal game. Okay, town to city. Let's see. I've got anybody else that's streaming that. Da, ba-da, bow, ba-da, bow. Let's go to. Let's see. Has this person returned back yet? Nope, they have not. I thought I'd check that one stream again to be like, are they moving? Or are they still on the same screen? They're very much on the same screen. So what's this person doing? Okay, this person is a very small streamer. They don't have they're not talking at all. I don't know if they think they have a mic attached. That's sad. Let's see, they're German. Nothing wrong with Germans, but like if I'm dropping you guys off somewhere, I want to do it with somebody who's speaking the same languages, at least me. Let's try. What's this person doing? Okay, I found somebody. we're gonna check out this person called It's Juno. So we're gonna do raid It's Juno. See if we can get a raid message tailored here. Okay. So go ahead and copy whichever message you want. And we're going to go ahead and raid this channel. So we're going to search for It's Juno. I like the vibes on their stream. So we're going to go ahead and raid them. We'll go ahead and start the raid. So here we go, everybody. Are we ready to raid? We're going to raid. And we're going to raid now. Here we go. There we go. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy the new stream.